And there you have it, the first class of the Big Spring Athletics Hall of Fame. Let's give them another round of applause.
This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
Your home for Franklin County sports. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Good evening and welcome to Mid-Penn Broadcasting and our coverage of Shippensburg football. Tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust Sports. F&M Trust, go bank it easy at fnmtrust.bank. Member FDIC. Kramer Insurance, located at 833 West King Street, Shippensburg, your local Erie insurance agent. UPMC Orthopedic Care. Visit UPMC/YourMoveCPA. Berg Brewing Company, located at South Main Street in Chambersburg. Trimtech Plumbing, floor service plumbing and drain cleaning, 24-hour emergency service, serving South Central Pennsylvania and Northern Maryland. Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Patriot Federal Credit Union, discover comprehensive banking solutions at Patriot Federal Credit Union. Rosenberry Superior Septic Services, located at 8885 Pineville Road in Shippensburg. Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. The Sports Page, your source for Franklin County sports, is at the sportspage.blog. Klein Tours, visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. Timmons Oil, proud to be a part of our Cumberland and Franklin County communities. Advantage Chem Dry and Advantage Flooring. Call us today at 717-532-9977. Your bath and kitchen and windows and doors at 4715 Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg. We welcome you to the pregame show to week one as the Greyhounds are on the road against their rivals, Big Springs Bulldogs, at the Big Spring season opener. JD, Eric Miller here for week one. JD, it's been a while since we last did this.
Yeah, it was the end of the basketball season when we last did it. In fact, I think it was the Shippensburg Big Spring basketball games the last thing we did.
Look at that.
So we started off with Shippensburg Big Spring in football. A whole new era of Greyhound football starting tonight, folks. Coach Eric Fausch and some of his coaching staff retired after last year. And Chris Yonich gets promoted to head coach, and Cameron Tinner, the new offensive coordinator. And we've seen a few interesting things out there during pregame when they were warming up. They were going shotgun and a little three-wide receiver set and so forth. But the Greyhounds only returned, three players from last year's 7-4 team that made it to the playoffs. And, they do have their top running back in Mark Carruthers Jr., who rushed for 1,100 yards last year. But, you got to, build a whole new offensive line. You got to look for help in the receiver core. And, then the same thing on the defense. You got to sort of build a whole new defense on that side of the ball with only three starters returning from last year.
Yeah, three starters, brand new head coach. It is going to be a brand new season and also, by the way, next week, the home opener is going to be in a brand new stadium in Shippensburg as well. And again, it's going to be great to it's great to be back week one for Shippensburg. We're going to do the pregame in just a moment. It's brought to you by Berg's Brewing Company, located in Chambersburg at 110 South Main Street. This is the Mid-Penn Broadcasting and Shippensburg's coverage of the Greyhounds football. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
Shouldn't having conversations with your money be easy? Way easier than translating texts and all emojis. Smiley face, siren, apple? Mom is eating a spicy apple? What? F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our FlexLock line of credit lets you borrow from your home for big purchases. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Oh, why did I teach her to text?
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Shippensburg is Carl Kramer Insurance. Get a quote at 717-530-8600 or visit kramerinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
TrimTech Plumbing has expert plumbers you can trust, full-service plumbing and drain cleaning, and carpentry services, quality work, installs and repairs, reliable and dependable. TrimTech Plumbing has 24-hour emergency services, whether it's commercial or residential plumbing, water heaters, toilet repair, or a clogged drain. TrimTech has you covered. We are fully licensed and insured plumbers serving South Central Pennsylvania and Northern Maryland. Call 717-377-9056 or visit www.trimtechplumbing.com.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.
Choose UPMC for your orthopedic and sports medicine care. For locations and services close to home, visit upmc.com/centralpaortho.
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience, whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go. Discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
It's the perfect time for a kitchen or bath remodel from Your Bath and Kitchen, 4715 Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg. This is a locally owned company with decades of experience. From tub to shower conversions to safety upgrades, let Your Bath and Kitchen design the perfect renovation for you. They also do entire kitchen remodeling. When it comes to updating your bath or kitchen, call Your Bath and Kitchen today, 717-766-6080 for your free consultation.
Rosenberry Superior Septic Services provides septic tank pumping and township reports, septic system maintenance and repairs, and PSMA certified real estate septic inspections. We also manufacture concrete septic tanks and have a complete line of pumps, filters, risers, and supplies. Rosenberry Superior Septic Services, 8885 Pineville Road, Shippensburg. Phone 717-532-4026.
And we're back here at the home of the Bulldogs here in Big Springs. Eric Miller alongside JD Davidson. First game of the season. Thank you for joining us. And just a reminder to everyone, I know you're probably expecting some camera duty. Someone couldn't join us, but is working their full-time job instead. So he won't be with us this one, but maybe another time. Watch the highlights on some news network. I don't know. Pre-game show is brought to you by Berg Brewing Company, located at 110 Main Street in Chambersburg. And JD, last time we saw the Greyhounds football team, it was a loss. It was a 23-7 loss against Warwick on the opening round of the PIAA District 5A championship game. Ship was down, couldn't come back. This year, as you had mentioned already, it's a new regime. It's everything new. What do we expect into this season?
Well, one thing the Greyhounds will have to do this year that they didn't do last year was they struggled on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Because they lost their last 3 ball games on the road. They lost to Warwick, they lost to Mechanicsburg, and they lost to Redland.
And they were blanked out against Mechanicsburg.
They were blanked out against Mechanicsburg, yes.
Yep.
Now, so they got, and even at Palmyra, they won by a point at Palmyra. And the game we did at Hershey's driving for
that was a close game.
Hershey's driving for the go-ahead score late in that ball game, and we got an interception at the goal line.
Yep.
And then the offense did what they had to do. They just methodically went down the field and ran the clock out.
Yeah.
But, they didn't. offensively we were stagnant probably on the road last year.
Mhm.
Defense showed up in week in and week out. But again, this year, like we talked there before going to our first break, only 3 returners back. You got to build both defense and offense.
Yeah.
This could be one of those rebuilding years. And the quarterback's a sophomore, Mason Costello.
Yep.
Number 6. He was the one warming up with the, when they were going through their scripted plays before the game.
Yeah. And Kane Davis is the backup as well, possibly. Maybe we'll see a duel. Who knows what we're going to see with that. Also, last year, these two teams played as Shippensburg just took the field, and Big Spring is about to take the field as well. Ship started the season with that 23-20 loss against Big Spring. We were just talking about it on our break. It was a close game. Shippensburg probably could have had it. It was the last minute that they lost it.
Yeah, Shippensburg started off that game great. It was like the second or third play of the game. Mike Severe went for a long touchdown run. They're up 7-0.
Yep.
Well, then Shippensburg sort of went stagnant on offense then for a little bit. Big Spring Rally took the lead like at 13-7 at halftime.
Yep.
Shippensburg came back in the second half, got the lead back. Big Spring kicked the field goal. Big Spring has the ball late in the game. They throw up a Hail Mary. It's caught. Shippensburg's tackling him, and he laterals the ball, which when I looked at it later on, it looked like a forward lateral to me. The officials didn't call it. You got to live with the call.
Yep.
Big Spring got the winning touchdown. And that could have sent the Greyhounds into a real tailspin last year.
Yeah.
It's a game you expect to win. You get upset at your home turf. That could have really sent them into a tailspin. But they rallied the troops.
Yep.
Like I said, they didn't play their best offense on the road, but they did get 2 wins on the road.
Yeah.
Lost the last 3, but they were, besides the first week of the season, they were perfect at home after that. They went 4-0 at home, was able to get them into the playoffs. Unfortunately, the first round loss to
work, yeah.
Jordan Meyer.
And obviously, the last 10 years between these two teams, Shippensburg actually leads 8-1, not including that COVID year because they didn't play.
You're wrong.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
All right. See, I knew I was going to be wrong. JD's going to fix me.
Because they got Big Springs won. Actually, Big Springs won 2 of the last 3 LBJ games.
Okay. So can the Little Big Jug come back to Shippensburg? We're going to find out, but we will step aside as the captains are meeting at center or half field right now, midfield. My goodness, wrong sport. We're going to take a quick break. You are listening to the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
Having conversations with your money be easy? Easier than counting the planets, at least. Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Oh, what happened to Pluto? Did it offend someone? F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
Looking to boost your home's comfort, style, and value? Look to Your Windows and Doors, 4715 Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg. They offer free consultations and flexible financing options. Serving Central Pennsylvania, this locally owned company can help you upgrade your home's eye appeal and lower energy bills. Your Windows and Doors can help you find the right solutions. Call them today, 717-226-5306 for Your Windows and Doors.
Timmins Oil Incorporated of Orrstown has been proudly serving the local area for over 35 years with quality fuel oil, diesel fuel, and kerosene products at reasonable prices. The Timmins folks invite you to call now and arrange convenient fuel oil delivery for the upcoming heating season. Call Timmins Oil at 532-3740. That's 532-3740. Or stop in and say hello at 12901 Mountain Road in Orrstown. The Timmins family encourages all drivers to exercise extra caution on the roads now that the kids are back in school. Parents, remember to take the time to become involved in your children's school activities. And this fall and always, save a life. Please don't drink and drive. Remember, for extra convenient fuel oil delivery this winter, call Timmins Oil of Orrstown now at 532-3740. That's Timmins Oil at 532-3740. The Timmins family is proud to be part of our Cumberland and Franklin County communities. And go Greyhounds!
Fall and holiday parties mean dirt tracked into your home. To keep your house looking great this holiday season, call Advantage ChemDry and Advantage Flooring, 532-9977, and we will bring you a state-of-the-art carpet cleaning. Our carpet and upholstery cleaning is safe and non-toxic. We use a deep carbonated cleaning that resists resoiling, dries in 1 to 2 hours, and lifts the carpet pile to restore appearance. Call us today, 532-9977, 532-9977.
And we're back here at Bulldog Stadium, home of the Bulldogs of Big Spring. Eric Miller alongside J.D. Davidson. Week 1 of the high school football season.
You know, Eric, this is another reason why the rivalry game should be the last week of the season. We wouldn't have to worry about the sun if it was the last week of the season.
You wouldn't have to worry about the cold though, and possibly rain.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And considering we're outside tonight, that is a detriment. But on the visitor side here, I said this the last time. This is the best view on the visitor side I think I've ever seen anywhere.
A lot better than what we were last year in Harris Tree, right? When we were on the field, we couldn't see much.
Yeah, we were too low. We were too low in Hershey last year. So Shippensburg apparently
is going to actually receive.
Not sure.
They're going
won.
left to right.
Yeah, not sure who won the toss, but
again, no camera tonight. So Shippensburg will be going left to right. Big Spring going right to left. Shippensburg in the white tops, gray bottoms. Bulldogs are in their scarlet red. Kind of look at the old Redskins colors.
And Christian Souders.
So it looks like Souders is the...
Souders and Haran.
Yep, just receive.
Haran's a returning player from last year.
Yes, he's another one.
So they do got 2 running backs back from last year.
Yep.
Not much else after that.
So Britlick is going to start us off. Waiting for the signal. And we're underway. Opening kick. Fumbled a little bit inside the 10. It's picked up by the Greyhounds. He's going to go to the near sideline. Cuts back up the middle and gets taken down at about the 30-yard line.
And right there we've seen early season game for Big Spring. They should have had the Greyhounds pinned inside the 20, but some arm tackling, and he gets out close to the 30, so the Greyhounds start with decent field position.
And that was Haran who got it to about the 29. So it'll be first down for the Greyhounds at the 29-yard line. And Ship's first play offensively. Looks like it's going to be Costello.
With Carruthers beside him, shotgun. 2 wide receivers near side, 1 to the far side, motion going the other way.
And a high snap rolling to his left. Looking. He's going to fake it back. Now he's going to come back this way to the near sideline. He's going to keep it. Takes down inside the 30 at about the 32. Short gain for the starting quarterback, Mason Costello.
He wrapped up there by the Bulldogs, number 11, Jordan Myers. He's my neighbor.
Is he really?
Unfortunately, I live in the Big Spring School District, and yeah.
You told him to take it easy on us, right?
I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I haven't seen his dad. Jordan probably does not sure who I am.
2nd and 8, gain of 2 on that keeper from the quarterback. Shotgun formation again. 2 receivers wide, 1 near. Man in motion. High snap. Play action. Looking to his left. Almost sacked behind the line. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get about a yard maybe. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long, first drive for the Greyhounds.
Well, he had decent protection the first time. Nobody got open. That time it looked like the floodgates opened up because he didn't have time really to scan anything. And
so it's actually a loss of a yard back to the 30. 3rd and 9 for the Greyhounds. From the far hash, got 3 receivers to the near, 1 to the far.
Now, do we call a draw here to get Carruthers involved in the ballgame, see if he can break something?
A high snap. Costello looking near sideline, and it's picked off! It's picked off by number 3 of the Bulldogs. And just like that, the drive stalls. That is, don't have him on my list. Don't see him.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Costello's pass intercepted by the Bulldogs.
Oh, like a 2 number 0.
Brent Brenneyes.
Brent Brenneyes. Brent Brenneyes, according to the
the PA announcer. So Brenneyes with, that's number 16 actually. So he's the one with the pick. That stalls out the Greyhounds' first drive. And already the Bulldogs have great opening field position. They're from the gun. 3 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Low snap. It's a keeper. Goes up the middle.
That should be Barnowski.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 27.
I think number 12 is Barnowski.
Barnowski, yep, the quarterback for the Bulldogs. And that is looks like a first down, yep.
First down, Bulldogs.
Got down to about the 26-yard line, so a 13-yard just quarterback draw. Right up the middle and
quickly to the line of scrimmage. Another shotgun formation. Man in motion. Low snap.
Oh,
it's a handoff to the number 11 on the outside. Gets wrapped up by the Greyhounds defense.
Mark Carruthers Jr., the first one to meeting.
Yep, on that edge.
Okay, there is a flag on the field. I was going to say the guy went in motion and the tight end raised up right before the snap.
So it has to be a false start.
That should have actually blown the play dead because he moved, But I guess they're going to call this probably illegal shift, maybe. Yeah, illegal shift.
That's what it is.
And the Greyhounds going to back him up 5 yards.
So instead of getting wrapped up at about the line, they're going to go backwards 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 15, ball at the 33-yard line.
31.
31, yep. Math.
I know it's kind of hard. We're looking into the sun right now, folks.
For now, yeah. The sun will eventually go down, right?
Yeah, we got an early timeout.
And, yeah. Is it a timeout or is it a timeout by the refs? Just to move the ball, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't quite have it spotted right.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
It was at the 30 and a half, and it should have been at the 31,
So shotgun formation again for the Bulldogs. Borowski has a man in motion. Pump fakes it, gives it up the middle. And it's going to be wrapped up by the Greyhounds. About 3 on the carry.
Myers on the carry, and I believe that was number 12, Weston Stun, that was the first one to get on him there.
Dual athlete that we talked about earlier on. So again, if 6, that makes it 2nd and 9. Back to that original line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation once again for the Bulldogs. Borowski. Play action. And it is actually a handoff, but he is wrapped up right there. No gain.
Number 1 for the Greyhounds in on the stop that time.
So 3rd and long, 3rd and 7, as we approach 8:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Again, no camera tonight, just audio. You get to hear our lovely voices.
Well, they get to hear our lovely voices every week.
All season, yeah, it's true.
But now they're relying on us to describe the action to them.
Borowski formed the shotgun formation. Shippensburg looking like they're bringing pressure. Here it comes. Gets it to the outside, and it's caught. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Number 13.
Is that a Martinez or?
Barnowski's passed in. Martinez is good for a touchdown.
Barnowski's score to the receiver.
Ada Martinez.
Yep. Number 1.
That was actually, he's wearing number 13.
Yeah. I have him somewhere, good old rosters.
So 8:16 to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs
lines up for the extra point.
So Ada Martinez. Yep. On the first drive It was a 3rd and 7 strike. And so the snap is high, kick is up.
Hooked way to the left. Oh,
and it's good.
Ooh.
And just like that, the Bulldogs have a 7-0 lead. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
Conversations with your money be easy? Certainly easier than spelling conscientious right on the first try. C-O-N-S-H, nope, S-I. S-C? Oh, that C's moonlighting as an H. F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our investment and trust services team can help make your retirement dreams a reality. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Let's check the British spelling.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Shippensburg is Carl Kramer Insurance. Get a quote at 717-530-8600 or visit kramerinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
First drive for the Bulldogs. It's 7-0. As we are back here at Bulldog Stadium, JD.
Yeah, after the turnover, 4 plays, 39 yards to get the Bulldogs on the board first, 8-16. And we're underway now with the kickoff.
So second drive for the Greyhounds as it goes out of bounds.
So the Greyhounds will start at the, I think,
40?
30, 35.
Is it 35?
We'll wait to see when they place it down, but.
So it goes out of bounds, and they are moving the chains to, looks like the 35. Yep, 35-yard line is where the Greyhounds will start this second drive. Stalled out, actually picked off on the first throw of the game from Costello. He is only a sophomore.
Kickoff rolls out of bounds. The Greyhounds will take
So
it
it is at the 35-yard line. 8:16 remaining here in the first quarter. Shippensburg down by 7. Costello once again from the gun. Man in motion. High snap. Fan hands it off, and that is wrapped up in the backfield. That's Carruthers Jr.
Number 5 just blew it up from the outside edge there. And
Carruthers is brought down in the backfield by Wade Moore.
5-yard loss.
Wade Moore, the sophomore.
Try to get the running game going and unfortunately go backwards.
So loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Ball now at the 30. Costello will take it from under center. One receiver wide. It's going to be a pitch to Carruthers. He's bouncing around, but it gets taken down at about the 30-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage.
Actually picked up
maybe a yard. Yeah.
Blocking just wasn't there, and wasn't able to get the outside. Had to take the hold of the inside, but the guy sort of blocked him right into that spot. And
so it is going to be a 3rd and long once again. Costello from the gun, 2 receivers wide, 1 to the near. Big Spring bringing some pressure, and there's a flag on the play. It's going to be on the offense.
No, they signaled offsides.
Well, it looked like the one Big Spring Bulldog. It looked like number 5.
Actually, in high school, that's encroachment.
If I'm not mistaken, number 5 was the one. That's Wade Moore, that sophomore.
Yep. So encroachment against the Bulldogs. That's their 3rd penalty for 5 yards in this ball game.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 9, a little bit more manageable instead of 15.
3rd and 9.
I don't know. They had 3rd and 9 the first series and threw the interception. So
yeah.
You want manageable, you want something less than 5 yards.
Less. So again, from the gun, 1 receiver to the far, 2, 1 to the near. High snap. Costello looking, looks over to the far sideline, picked off again!
Nope, broken up.
No, it's incomplete.
Broken up by number
3, I think?
No, 11, I think.
Or 4.
Yeah, 11. 11 for the Greyhounds.
That's Jordan Myers.
No, for Shippensburg.
Oh, for Shippensburg. Weston's thumb. It was intended for Weston Stump.
Yeah, it was intended for him, but good job by him by breaking up the interception. And now the Greyhounds will punt.
So
Back
back
the Bulldogs, Breniza Martinez.
is Martinez.
And who's back in punt formation for Shippensburg? Is that Stum?
I think it is. I
Number
can't
11?
really see. The sun is a little bright. High snap. Nice
No, number
kick.
10.
And that's going to bounce around the 30. He's going to break one tackle at the 40, down at the 42. So I think they said Gonzalez was kicking.
Okay.
For Ship. So right around the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs' own side
Martinez is brought
field.
down at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
So 6:32 remaining in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 7-0, looking to get a little bit more on that.
It was a nice 39-yard punt there for
Gonzalez. Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, too many yards on the return out to the 41, but
so
6:32 to go here in the first quarter. Now Brodowski's in shotgun formation with Myers to his right.
From the far hash mark. Low snap. It's handoff to the left side, taken down at about the 45.
Carruthers Jr. with a nice open field tackle there.
And that once again
But not after he
is
gains,
Jordan Myers.
But not after he gains 5 yards.
For a gain of 5.
So 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. From the gun. One receiver to the far, one to the near. Looking at the sideline. Man in motion. It's a low snap. It's a draw. And breaks 3. Past midfield. Gets the first down and a little bit more. Once again, that's Jordan Myers.
A little mix up in the backfield. Should have gave the
A little
Greyhounds.
misdirection there.
Should have been able to get him, and they sort of tackled high. Like I said, early season hit him high, and he bounced off of it until he's brought down by
With the run up the middle.
Haran, among
First
others,
down, Bulldogs.
at the Greyhound 47.
So a first down for the Bulldogs, already inside Shippensburg territory. At the 47. Borowski has it, looking far sideline. It's a jump ball, and incomplete, batted away by the Greyhounds. That was Devon Carey.
Nice defensive play there.
Barnowski's pass ball is incomplete.
So
2nd and 10.
incomplete pass for Barnowski. 2nd and 10.
That was a little reminiscent of the pass they threw at the end of the game last year.
Yeah.
That we didn't, but the Martinez boy out leap Shippensburg.
Once again from the gun. One running back to his right and left. Low snap. It's a quick handoff on the left side. He's got space. There he goes. He's going inside the 20, and he's tackled at about the 19-yard line. Good run for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a little misdirection in the backfield.
Bulldogs.
They had 2 running backs in there. The one went to the right. Myers came back to the left. Got the edge, got the corner. He got brought down to his inside the Greyhound 20 by Haran.
So down at the 19-yard line, Bulldogs looking to extend their lead. Already in the red zone. Barnowski from the gun. Low snap, handoff.
Double reverse.
Another reverse again.
But he ran into number 7 over here, number 4.
And that was number Jesse Binger, the other running back, which he's going to come out now. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. No gain on that first run. Already back to the line of scrimmage. Barnowski from the gun. Low snap, rolling to his right. Puts it up in the air. Batted away again. That was Carey with the bat.
Actually went right through his hands.
Good contest, though.
Pretty good contest, but I think he should have came down with that because he had positioning and.
So it's going to be 3rd and 10, ball at the 19-yard line, 4:27 remaining in the first quarter.
I was going to say Greyhounds definitely need a stop here. Don't want to fall behind on the road 14-0 with your offense sort of
Stalling.
Stay neutral, but it
Right.
really hasn't been neutral. I mean, they.
So from the gun, Barnowski takes a little snap. Here comes the pressure. He's rolling to his right, to the far sideline. Caught. Was he in bounds? I think he was. And it's going to be inside the 10.
Pass complete to Martinez for a
Martinez
first down.
gets it at about the 8-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal for the Bulldogs.
Nice little comeback route along the far sideline
First
there.
and goal, Bulldogs on the 4-yard line.
So it's actually at the 4-yard line.
That was the Greyhounds' opportunity to come up with make a play, and
They brought the pressure.
unfortunately didn't get there.
So from the gun, Barnowski. Who's he going to hand it off to? Low snap, gives it to Myers. Met up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up by a few Greyhounds.
Yeah, number 4 I thought was a good tackle. I thought his elbow hit the ground, but they didn't blow it till late.
Not at all.
Down at the line of scrimmage.
So Myers can't get anything on that 4-yard line. Second and goal. And we've seen this Greyhounds defense do a lot of good goal line stands in previous years. Barnowski will take it from the gun. Myers to his right. Low snap. He's going to keep it. There's a flag down. He keeps it, and it's a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. And I think it's going to go back to the Bulldogs. We'll see.
He threw it back to the 10-yard line almost, but I think it would have to be on the offense.
Offensive holding, I think. No one is cheering, and I think it is coming in the back.
Legal formation.
Legal formation for the Bulldogs.
So
Shippensburg catches a break.
So they didn't have enough men lined up on the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Second and goal.
So now it's going to be second and goal. So instead of a touchdown by Barnowski, the keeper, they don't get it. And it's going to be at the 10-yard line, so loss of 5 on it. Barnowski will keep under gun. Low snap. He's going to keep it himself. Looks to the near sideline. Tries to throw it in there, and he does. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice throw by Barnowski to number 5. Low and away.
Wade Moore, the sophomore. And another touchdown by the Bulldogs. Second drive, already 13-0, pending the extra kick.
Because Shippensburg had decent coverage. The only thing is the outside edge for the Greyhounds getting sucked inside and allowing Barnowski to roll out and be that dual threat option.
So 2 drives for the Bulldogs, 13 points. The snap, the kick is up, and it is good, and it is 14-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
Bulldogs lead 14-0.
Having conversations with your money be easy? Like easier than pronouncing Worcestershire. No, Worcester. Huh, Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no way anyone gets that on the first try. F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our business banking relationship managers deliver the personalized service and speedy responses that help your small business do big things. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC. Worcestershire. Worcestershire?
And we're back here at Big Spring Bulldog Stadium. Eric Miller alongside J.D. Davidson. 14-0, 2 drives by the Bulldogs, 2 scores as they take the lead. 14-0. J.D., tell us more about that.
Second touchdown pass for Mr. Barnowski to 2 different receivers. But that drive, 9 plays, 59 yards, and the Bulldogs are rolling over our Greyhounds right now.
Looking like they're going to keep that little big jug as of right now.
Yeah, right now it's still early, but Shippensburg needs to get something going on offense. They need some sort of spark.
There's the kick. Taking about the 10.
No,
they didn't see it. He's going to keep it. There's Haran over the middle, past the 30. He's still going at the 35, and that's where he's going to be wrapped up. They did not see his knee on the ground.
Wow.
So Haran will go to the 35.
Maybe that's the break the Greyhounds needed because his knee was clearly down.
No, the sun was in your eyes, JD. You didn't see it.
No, I had my eyes shaded. I seen it clearly. His knee was down. I can't see why there was two officials there looking right at it. But we started here last time.
Yep, installed last time.
So hopefully.
So at the 35-yard line, 3:17 remaining here in the first quarter, down by 14.
Just get a first down. That gets you started.
Costello from under center, hands it up the middle. I believe that's Carruthers Jr. on the carry.
Under center, more of a traditional I formation.
Yep.
Not what the Greyhounds have been running in the past, but something giving him a lead fullback, and
So he gets one on the carry. Two. Yeah. They got it marked wrong over there.
I'd like to see that be more like a 3 yards than a cloud of dust, but 2 yards, I'll take that.
Single back formation for the Greyhounds. It's a toss to the right side, cuts back up the middle, and he's getting wrapped up around the 41-yard line. So that's going to be a 3rd and short finally coming up, shorter than what the Greyhounds have had.
Down to the 41.
Nice cutback by Carruthers Jr. that time, coming to the near side here, and he just cut it back to the left, and then he put his head down and looked for contact. And what I like to see, he finished going forward, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
He delivered the bow, and because he could have very easily went straight up and got stopped at the 39.
Yep.
But going forward, he got the 2 extra yards.
So Costello will have it from the gun. High snap, hands it off to Carruthers on the far sideline. He gets the first down. He's at the 50, taken down at about the 47-yard line. And a first down for the Greyhounds.
And they get in the Big Spring territory.
So
11-yard burst there.
Carruthers with a run over the left
as
side.
we approach 2 minutes here in this first quarter, Shippensburg has a little spark already. First time that they're in the Big Spring Bulldogs side of the field.
But we got the first down out of the way. Got some positive. Got your first trip in the opponent's territory. Now get another first down. Keep it going.
Single back formation. Fake, rolling. So he's going to look deep. He's got deep, and it's overthrown. Intended for number 9. That was Sanders.
Now, even though that pass was incomplete, Eric.
So his pass is a little too long.
That might have been his best pass because nobody was open, and he overthrew the guy that was.
But it didn't harm him.
That they were blanking with double coverage.
Yep.
So the only, just put it where nobody could get it, live to play another down.
Yep. So that was intended for Souders, actually, instead. It'll be second down. 1:28 remaining here in the first quarter. Shippensburg down 14-0.
Now, if that's third down, though, I don't mind him trying to put it there.
Right.
And if they intercept it, try to make the tackle
at least it's
there.
deep.
You got it deep in their territory.
Yes.
But first down, throw it away, lift another down, and
second down from the gun. Looking, toss to Horan, trying to get free, and he gets taken down at the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play.
That was actually a lateral, so that's going to go down as a running play for a loss of 1 yard.
So third and long.
Oh, actually, they gave him a favorable.
That was a forward pass, it looked like.
No, it was behind.
Oh.
Costello was on this side of the 40. Horan caught it on the 39. It was on the other side of the 40, So
it is 3rd and 10 as we approach under a minute now. Costello from the gun. Number 13 in motion. He's got it. Looking. Looks like it's a screen, and it's intended for Carruthers Jr., who can't hold on.
Well, he took a little bit of a late hit on that, but no call.
So no call on that one. Incomplete pass. So it's going to be 4th and 10, and they will punt it away.
Now, I know you got the screen pass call.
Yep.
But the offensive linemen on that side of the field have got to hold their block just another second.
A little bit more.
If they would have held their block for another half second to a second, they would have had it set up, and Carruthers could have
broke free at least.
Could have done some damage.
Yeah. Gonzalez to kick for the Greyhounds.
Martinez back deep for the Bulldogs.
Martinez back to receive deep at around the 15-yard line. And it's a low kick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Somehow it was a muffed punt. Number 66 of the Bulldogs gets it. And that's Wyatt Lyncha, the senior, defensive lineman somehow gets it.
Give the punter number 10. I'm not sure who he is. I haven't really memorized him yet. I mean, he did.
Gonzalez.
Ball rumbles down to the 29-yard line.
Just a piece of it.
Down,
it bounced up perfectly to the
him.
Bulldog,
Yep.
but he made the touchdown-saving tackle at the 29-yard line. But
so instead of pinning them deep into their own territory, they're actually in Shippensburg territory now, looking to score in the third straight drive.
So 37 seconds
in this first quarter. And at Shippensburg, we are right in the Shippensburg sideline.
Oh, we got a delayed game penalty.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, delay of game. There's a interesting turnover. So that'll bring them back 5 yards. 1st and 15. Still 37 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Barnowski takes a low snap, handoff to Myers. Up the middle.
That was number 10. They're back up.
Oh, that's number 10. That's Binger then. Jesse Binger.
20-something on the tackle. 28.
That would have been Weary. Brandon Weary.
I'm not quite sure. It's something with the two. I don't think it's Haran.
So from the gun, they don't have to do another play, but it looks like they're going to. Low snap. It's a fake. Rolls out to his right. Almost wrapped up. Goes down, incomplete.
They're a little bit behind it, but give the Greyhounds kudos on that. Number 1 had the edge, didn't quite set it, made Barnowski go further, but the trail man was there to force him to throw it soon too, and he threw it behind his receiver in the flat there, and that's a dangerous pass, throwing it back against the grain like that.
So 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. They didn't actually have to play that, but now it stops the clock. I got about 10 seconds left on the play clock. Barnowski from the gun, 3 receivers to the wide. Steps up, fires over the middle, almost picked off, it's caught, and another touchdown by the Bulldogs.
This is the number 17.
Easton Whitmer, the sophomore.
The middle to Easton Whitmer for a big spring touchdown.
And again, they extend that lead. Third drive, third touchdown for the Bulldogs.
And all 3 passing, by the way. That's. I mean, by rights, the Greyhounds safety gambled and went for the interception, or as time expired there in the first quarter. But you need to. I mean, made the right read, but he just needs to either catch it or knock it down, and he didn't do either.
The snap, the kick is up, and it is good, and it is 21-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. It's not looking good, but it's only the first quarter. We'll step aside. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
But we also help you get stronger, faster,
Shouldn't having conversations with your money be easy? Certainly easier than spelling conscientious right on the first try. C-O-N-S-H, nope, S-I. S-C? Oh, that C's moonlighting as an H. F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our investment and trust services team can help make your retirement dreams a reality. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Let's check the British spelling.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Shippensburg is Carl Kramer Insurance. Get a quote at 717-530-8600 or visit kramerinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
And we're back here at the Bulldog Stadium. Eric Miller alongside J.D. Davidson. End of quarter number 1. Greyhounds down 21-0. It was a strike from Barnowski to Whitmer as the Greyhounds receive.
Haran from the 9.
That's Haran. He's got space at the 40. Cuts back up the middle past midfield. He fumbles it, and it goes out of bounds. Thank goodness, at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, like you said, fumbled it, but luckily it went out of bounds. Again, that might be the spark the Greyhounds need as he fielded at the 9, took it into the middle, bounced it out to our side here, and came up the sideline and just caught from behind and a little bit lackadaisical on the ball security there and was punched out, but luckily he was close enough to the sideline and rolled out, and Shippensburg's got great field position. Let's see if they can pick up another first down here, get the running game going. And
Costello will take it for the Greyhounds, starting at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
53-yard return there for Haran.
Under center. Takes a snap, hands off to Carruthers. Cuts it up to the left side and gets about a yard on the carry. That'll bring up 2nd down. Shippensburg now going right to left.
Hand off to Brothers. Brought down.
Big Spring going left to right.
2nd and 9.
So Carruthers got a yard on the carry.
And for you folks listening at home, the sun is just now touching the top of the mountain across the way from us, so
we can finally see.
It's a little bit better. It's not as bright.
Costello, high snap. It's a delayed handoff to Carruthers Jr. on the right side. He cuts back up the middle, taken down at about the 20-yard line, 22-yard line.
I tell you what, Eric, that was nice, patient running by Carruthers Jr. He let his lead blocker set it up. They gave him a crease. He cut it back to the left and gets in deeper into Big Spring territory.
Kind of looked like a Le'Veon Bell there. Little patience. See what happens. Shippensburg down 21-0, opening drive of this second quarter.
Definitely need an answer here.
Yep. They need to score a touchdown here. High snap. It's a handoff to Carruthers, delayed. He's still working his way through. Taken down at about the 23-yard line.
That's like
the line of scrimmage.
You only called the one game last year with Hershey and so forth, but Carruthers Jr. showed the ability to have some strength.
Yeah.
He got bigger last year from the year before, and he showed some strength. He doesn't quite have that breakaway speed you might be looking for.
Yeah.
But still,
but when he's in open space, though.
He runs with power. And he, like I said, he usually, like there, he should have been stopped for like a 3-yard loss, but he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
So, that's a win.
So 2nd and 10, ball at the 23-yard line, 10 minutes. It's a toss to Haran on the right side, cuts back up the middle, taken down at about the 21, maybe a 2-yard gain on the carry.
Haran was one of the big threats, breakaway threats last year.
Yep, as we saw already just a little bit ago with the return. So 3rd and 8, ball at the 21-yard line.
But the blocking just wasn't good enough to get him the edge, and he had to cut it back in and got what he could.
So Costello from the gun takes a snap. He's going to roll around, and he's going to get wrapped up. And it looked like that was number 66 on the tackle, Wyatt Lyncha.
He's the one that had
that fumble.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was brought down in the backfield.
And the Greyhounds offense stalls out. Linka.
It brings up a 4th.
So 4th down.
I mean,
at the 30.
4th and 17, Shippensburg.
Yep, Greyhounds going to go. I do believe the Greyhounds are going to go for it.
And I think the Bulldogs are going to take
Shippensburg's going to take the timeout to discuss what they want to run.
Timeout, Shippensburg.
But we'll keep it here.
Yeah, might as well. 21-0. Bulldogs up. Last year even Shippensburg was down as well, or was up, and then they came down. And it came down to the final possession. A little different this year.
Yeah, your goals sort of changed at a certain point in time.
Yeah.
Okay. We got the first downs.
Yep.
We got deep in the territory here. Now, unfortunately, we've gone backwards.
Yep.
The thing you want to do now from here on out is try to win every quarter.
Yeah.
You lost the first quarter, but let's win the second quarter.
Let's win that third.
If we only get one score this quarter and it's 21-7 at halftime,
then
that's a win.
Yep.
We've stopped them and we scored. But you got to find a way to try to win each quarter from here on out.
And I think the big spark that's helping them is Haran with the special teams getting out, and hopefully he can hold the ball a little bit more. Who knows if he actually held on, he could have scored, but
no, he was being tackled.
He was
going to be tackled. He wasn't going to score on that. But
it's a nice spark to have.
Yep. Carruthers lined up in the wing this side.
Costello from the gun, 2 receivers to the far. Costello is going to get wrapped up by 3 Bulldogs, and that's number 74 on the tackle. That's Gutshaw.
Brought down in the backfield by a host of Bulldogs.
Or not Gutshaw. That's
Turnover on down. Big Spring.
Cameron Rice.
1st and 10.
Cameron Rice with one of the tackles
37.
and a few others. But instead of scoring for the Greyhounds, they stall out, get another sack, back-to-back sacks. And that's going to give the Bulldogs at the 37-yard line, yep.
Now, I don't know if the Greyhounds have this in the playbook, but I would start, if you're gonna spread Carlos Jr. out like that,
yeah,
hit him with a smoke screen. Just this quick screen. If they're gonna give enough, get the ball in the quarterback's hand, put it in your playmaker's hands, let them break a tackle and see what happens.
Barnowski hands it off up the middle. That is to Myers.
Number 4 on the stop for the Greyhounds.
Binger is brought down.
So Binger's actually on the carry.
2nd and 2.
Number 4 is Severe, Mike Severe. So 2nd and 9, gain of 9. 2nd and 1, gain of 9 on the run. It's a handoff up the middle, and there is Myers, number 11.
And Carruthers Jr. on the stop.
Run up the middle.
So running back to running back.
1st down.
Big Spring has scored on all 3 drives in this one as we approach 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. Already ready and lined up. Past midfield, rolling. Borowski throws it to the near sideline. Incomplete, overthrown, but there's a flag on the play.
What's he throwing a flag for?
And it looks like it's going to be pass interference.
Pass ball is incomplete. Flag on the play.
Is that on Haran? It is. Inside the 20.
That thing was 10 yards over his head. That's not catchable.
And it was, yeah. It was Haran and I believe Carey or Carruthers Jr. on the coverage, but it was way overthrown.
First penalty against the Greyhounds, and I
don't understand that.
I totally disagree with that call because
it wasn't catchable.
It wasn't catchable.
So unfortunately, a flag on the Greyhounds. And is it in high school? Is it the spot of the foul,
No,
or is
it's
it
a
15 yards?
15 yards.
Okay. So they get 15 more yards on that one instead.
1st and 10.
It could have been worse. It could have been inside the 20 at least, because that's where the flag would have taken place. Ball at the 32-yard line, under 8 minutes. Borowski has it from the gun. Man in motion. There is a flag on the play. I think Shippensburg.
I have 2 things happening there. I've seen the offensive line move, and then I also seen the right defensive side for the Greyhounds jump.
That's a false start on the offense, and that's the reason why.
It was just a matter of which one, but I don't think the guards' movement on the right side caused the jump on the other side.
Yeah.
Because they were opposite each other. But
so they lose 5 yards out of that 15-yard penalty. So now it's going to be at the 37. Sun is down. We can finally see the lights are starting to get bright.
In case everybody's wondering, Big Spring runs the muddle huddle. They line up the line of scrimmage to call the play from the sideline.
Yep.
Sort of ready to go at any moment.
Low snap. Borowski gets hit as he throws it. It's incomplete.
Give number 1 credit. He blitzed from the outside linebacker spot and got pressure on Barnowski, and he had no time to get around the edge and hit him just as he released it, and it fell harmlessly incomplete at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd and 15, ball at the 38-yard line. Defense starting to ratchet up the pressure a little bit. Borowski from the gun. Low snap. It's a keeper. He's running off to the middle. There he goes inside the 25, the 30 at the 25, maybe at the 24. And it's going to be enough for a first down.
Up the middle.
Might be a little short.
I think maybe it's 3rd and 1. Okay. So Borowski with the keeper up the middle. 7.5 remaining here in the second quarter. Bulldogs up 21-0. Borowski.
He's only ran the ball twice, but he's got 27 yards on 2 carries.
Hands it off to Myers. No, it's a keeper to Borowski to the outside. He doesn't get there. He gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
Number 12 for the Greyhounds pulling down from behind.
For loss of 1. 4th and 2.
And that's Sproul, Christopher Sproul, the middle linebacker. So it's going to be a loss of a yard. So 4th and 2. Bulldogs have scored on every drive so far.
Yeah, that was a little different play that time for the quarterback. They didn't run him up the middle. They tried to get him around the end, and that didn't work out.
And I believe
what's the play clock stop for?
Yeah, I think they're trying to get the play clock. Yep, okay, it's back on. From the gun, Shippensburg Crown trying to get back into it. Low snap, hands off, and he got the first down. That's
It's gonna be
Myers.
short.
No, is it?
I think it's going to be short.
Coaches are thinking she's short, and it is. And the first time tonight, the Bulldogs don't score on the drive.
Turnover on downs.
So a turnover on downs. Good stand by the defense of the Greyhounds.
Make that the 24-yard line.
Well, they went away from Jordan Myers and gave it to the other running back, and he was not able to get the first down.
Binger.
I think Sproul again was in on the stop. I was away from us there. I really couldn't see.
Am I in your way?
No, you weren't.
Good.
Just the just the group of like 22 players that are all at one spot.
Right. So 6:34 here in the second quarter. Shippensburg down 21-0. As it's Costello, he'll take it from the formation. Toss to Carruthers towards the near sideline. Gets wrapped up by number 474. Oh, the Bulldogs.
Pitch around the left side to Carruthers.
And that's Blake Gutshaw.
Now, if you're the Greyhounds,
score.
Well, possession.
Yeah, maybe hold it. Have one of those long drives.
Have a long drive. Like to score, but hey, even if you keep possession,
yeah, and cut down the time.
Cut down the time,
Yep.
and score at the end. At close to the end of the quarter, end of the half, that'd be huge. But they're spending a little time in the huddle, and they break it with 9 seconds on the play clock.
2nd and 11, ball to 23. Costello from the gun with 2 seconds. That's a fake. Rolling to his right. Gets it out. I believe that's Horan. Gets a block at the 40, down at the 45-yard line. First down for the Greyhounds.
Pass was a little bit behind Horan, but he showed good hands. Hauled it in.
And stiffed on at least
up
one.
The field, and then he broke 2 tackles to get up close to midfield.
Over the right side.
Oh, they're going to mark him at the 45. I thought he was further.
First and 10, Shippensburg.
I thought he was deeper than that, but oh well.
So first down and 10 at the 45-yard line, second quarter. Costello will take it from under gun.
First completion of the young man's career, so maybe now
High snap.
Clicking.
Hands off to Carruthers, trying to cut back up the middle. He does. Past midfield, taken down at about the 46-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of 9 on the run.
That was a nice tackle by Martinez as Carruthers Jr. broke a couple of tackles at the line of scrimmage with that strength. But Martinez was a nice form tackle, wrapped him up around the waist and picked him up and kept him from getting any extra yardage.
So Shippensburg now 2nd and 1, ball at the 46, under 5 minutes here in the second quarter. The sun is down, the lights are on. The Little Big Jug is on the line. Costello from the gun, 8 seconds left on the play clock. Man in motion. Hands it off to Carruthers on the near sideline. Cuts to the 45, now cuts back up to about the 43. And that is going to be enough for a first down.
I like the job he did. He could have bunched it a little further outside.
Yep.
It's like, okay, wait a minute. We only need 2 yards for a first, really 1 yard for a first down.
Yeah.
But we'll take what we can get the first down, and keep moving.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 43. Just under 4.5 here in the second quarter. And Costello will take it from the center. Hand off. And gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was number 5.
7, I think. At number 7 on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Okay. So that would have been Declan Smith on the tackle, the
Run up the middle
junior.
for 1 yard.
But he turned a 1 yard loss into a 1 yard gain.
And the clock is still running under 4. So it's still 2nd and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. Costello from the gun. 3 receivers to the far, 1 to the near.
No, 3 to the near, 1 to the far.
Yeah, that. Costello is getting pressured. He's going to keep it. He goes up the middle, cuts back to the far sideline. He's at the 30. He cuts back to the 25 and out of bounds. First down, Costello for the Greyhounds.
He gets his first completion a couple plays before that, and then scrambles here. He had to run for his life early in the game. Now, when they complete a pass, it gives him more confidence, and he turned into a real good runner as he gets down into the Big Spring 25-yard line.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was Linka with the pressure that caused Costello to get out of the pocket and rush for that 18-yard run. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Costello will take it from the gun. 3.5 minutes. Clock is stopped. It's a handoff to Carruthers Jr. up the middle. And about 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, ran through a couple arm tackles in the hole and then
Brothers brought down
drug down.
Middle, a 5-yard gain.
Like I
Second and
said,
5.
I'll take 5 yards in a cloud of dust, Eric.
Right.
I'm old school. I don't mind some of the things we're trying to do.
No.
But I mean, you know, this is where the Greyhounds' bread and butter's been for years. It's been in the run game.
Yep.
You just need that passing game to be complementary.
From under center, Costello. Handoff to Carruthers Jr. left side. He's going to get the first down. Inside the 20 or the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Wrapped up by Jordan Myers, but again, like I said, there was Carruthers Jr. leaning forward, falling forward, picked up 2 extra yards out of that to get inside the 15 to the 13.
Yep. So already at the 13-yard line, 2.5 minutes. Costello from the gun, or from the center. It's a handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up. Number 74 with the tackle behind a line of scrimmage, and that is Gutshaw.
Loss of 2.
So a loss of 2 on the carry. So that's going to be a 2nd and 12. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Big Spring sort of blew that up. But Gutschall's, he's playing defensive end on our side towards us here, and he was in the backfield at the same time the handoff was.
Horan in motion from left to right. It's going to be a play action. Costello going to throw it to the far sideline and batted away by the Big Spring quarterback. I believe that's number 9, Braden Armel.
Is it 9 or 8? Looks like 8.
It wasn't 8?
Broken up by Randy French. 3rd and 12.
Number 6. That's Randy French.
Oh, they were both wrong. Well, you had 9, you had 9, I had 8, and
we were off by 2. 2 or 3.
We'll go with what the Mr. Announcer said.
So 1:45 remaining, 3rd and 12.
But that was good. The receiver was open, and I would say that was good closing speed by him to lay out and knock that pass down.
Taking it from under center. Play action. Rolling. He's going to look to the far near sideline. Now he's going to keep it himself. Is he going to get the first down? He's down at the 5. Is it enough? It might be about a yard or 2 shy.
Yeah.
So it's inside the 10, actually.
Now, you guys didn't see. He rolled to the left here, set up to look for somebody. A little juke there like he was going to throw it. Froze him. But he said, no, I'm not supposed to throw it back against the grain.
And I think they're going to take a timeout to talk it over.
Timeout.
Yep.
Yep.
So we'll keep it here as well.
That's the second timeout for the Greyhounds.
So they have 1 remaining here in this first half. Best drive, and I believe this drive started at 6:36, 6:30, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that. I didn't write it down, but
it was around that point, yeah.
Yeah, there was over 6 minutes. You're right about 6.5. And what did I say?
So already a long drive.
Want to run the clock.
Yep.
Score late. Give yourself a boost of confidence going into halftime.
And now it's only a 4th and 2. So in this moment, you can do multiple things, honestly. You could either do a keeper with Costello. It feels like it's going to go to Carruthers Jr. anyways. Or you could do a jet sweep with Horan on the motion anyways.
Yeah, well, they need 3 full yards, basically. It looks like the ball's at the 6. They need to get to the 13. That loss. Yeah. So... you could go like they've done, have the quarterback fall the running back into the hole, let Carruthers be a lead blocker.
High snap. Costello keeps it. He's going to the near sideline. Touchdown, Greyhounds! His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Greyhounds answer. They're on the board.
Or just do that.
Keeper, right?
Look to throw it out in the flat, and everybody was covered. He tucked it. He took it back the other direction, and there was nobody there, and he was able to go in untouched and put the Greyhounds on the board.
So now, pending the extra kick, the Greyhounds are on the board.
Are they going to kick or are they going to go for 2?
Maybe they're going to go for 2.
No, but
nope, they're going to kick it.
Is that Taylor?
I think it's
Gonzalez.
Number 10, yeah, Gonzalez. So, yeah, that is
Mother
Gonzalez.
Huddle. Stop to number 1.
And is he in? Is he in?
He's in.
We're waiting.
He landed on top of the guy. He landed on top of the guy. He wasn't down.
And no, he did not get it. So unfortunately, they went for the 2-point conversion, did not get it.
I mean, you don't see video because we don't have video.
Right, I wish we. Wait, where's Jurgis? He's here somewhere. We can look at his video.
You know, but the guy wrapped him up and brought him down on top
and he
of
landed on him.
So he was still going forward and actually threw him into the end zone.
But the question is, where was the ball, though? Did the ball cross? Because that's...
Yeah, well, the player's got to be down. If he's laying on top of somebody...
True, you're still not down.
Well, see, he threw him into the end zone.
Yeah, but did the ball... my argument is, did the ball cross?
Yes.
Okay.
From my vantage point here, yes, the ball crossed the goal line.
Oh, okay. We'll just go with JD more often. So Shippensburg had about a 5.5-minute long drive. They're finally on the board, 21-6. Already outscored Big Spring in this quarter, like you had said earlier on.
So that was a 12-play, 76-yard drive.
So with 1:20 remaining.
Greyhounds, Seth Taylor.
Well, there's Seth Taylor kicking. So you must have
I must have a wrong roster then. It goes in the end zone.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, don't listen to me then.
Yeah, Seth Taylor's this is his 3rd year kicking, so he's doing it all. So your Greyhound roster, did you put that off of Max Preps as well?
No, I got that from Gary.
Oh, maybe it's a number change then.
Maybe. So it looks like the Big Spring will get it at the 20-yard line, 1:20 remaining.
And they
rolls out of the end zone.
They do have all 3 timeouts left. But if you're Big Spring, you're getting the ball to start the second half. Do you want to
risk it?
Risk anything in your own territory? Maybe see if you can break a run with Myers and
low snap.
Borowski.
Borowski keeps it to the far sideline, past the 20, past the 30, and he's going to be taken down at about the 37-yard line, out of bounds.
Unfortunately, he wasn't taken down.
He just took himself out.
Scampered out of bounds. I mean, the Greyhounds really haven't had a whole lot of an answer for him.
Run out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
So 34-yard line is where he goes out of bounds. First down, only about 6 seconds. Then we're taking off the clock. 1:14 remaining here in the second quarter. Low snap again. Borowski fires over the middle, wide open. Caught, taken down past midfield at the 47. And that is number 3. That's Bruneyes with the catch, the senior. So already moving forward.
A nice tackle by Horan to keep it from going any further than that.
It looked like it was just a post route in the middle. Borowski, low snap again. It's a keeper. Keeps it up the middle, taken down. First down, he's going to go to the 30, out of bounds inside the 25. So just like that, about 3 plays.
Barnowski with the keeper along the left side.
They went from the 20-yard line to the almost the 20-yard line on Shippensburg side.
Down to the 27.
Yeah, it is a 27-yard line. You're right.
But he got a nice block downfield by Jordan Myers, is springing for those extra yards.
Shippensburg Greyhounds just get the guys off the field. Low snap, Borowski. He's going to keep it. And overthrown, incomplete. Pass intended for number 19, I believe.
Left side incomplete. 2nd and 10.
That was for Kipton Negley. So incomplete pass. 42 seconds.
Yeah, that came out a little wobbly. I don't know if any Greyhound got a hand on it there at the line of scrimmage, and it went right through his hands.
Greyhounds only rushing 3. Everyone else is back in coverage. Borowski, low snap. He's going to keep it himself. Kicks it out to the far sideline. And he's still in bounds inside the 10. Did not step out of bounds. It looked like around the 15-yard line, and there's going to be a timeout taken.
Along the left side. He's brought down the 7-yard line.
So he's taken down inside the 10.
Timeout.
And a timeout by Big Spring. Their first of this half. It looked like he went out of bounds at around.
It's on the far side of the field. We can't see it from here.
Yep.
You know, the marking looked like at the
First
6.
First and goal.
The 6, yeah.
6-yard line.
So to be first and goal, they were back at the 20-yard line. What is it, 7 plays already?
5.
Oh, even less. 5 plays already in the goal. Still 2 timeouts remaining.
Now the Greyhounds, that time, they brought pressure.
Yep.
But the pressure came to the wrong side.
Yeah.
Either that or he read it and took it the other way.
I think because they were in coverage, they played back. They only rushed 3 on that one.
But they brought the linebacker up the middle, but he came on the left. Sproul came on the
Instead.
left. And then he went the opposite direction that Shippensburg was coming with the blitz. You know, good call. You know, beat the blitz.
So now it's going to be first and goal at the 6-yard line. 33 seconds remaining. Borowski will take it from under gun. Low snap, handoff, and wrapped up. That was Myers wrapped up.
Number 1 with his tackle for Shippensburg.
Jordan Myers brought down in the backfield. Loss on the play.
Loss all the way back to the 9. Loss of 3.
Yep, and I believe another timeout. Bulldogs take another timeout. They're second, so they have 1 timeout remaining here in this half. So they try to get Myers to go to the right side. But unfortunately, the Greyhounds defense was able to hold him up. So they could really only run it maybe one more time.
Now this is, remember we had the play clock down to 15 a while ago and the clock wasn't running?
Yeah.
And they reset the play clock and started the clock?
Yep.
There's lost time there. There's probably, that could be where they had the 20, 25 seconds
True.
left,
Yeah, someone's going to keep an eye on that clock. You're going to do it, JD?
No, I got too much. I got too many other things to do, doing the stats and helping you out with the call of the game.
That's fair.
But, yeah, it was stopped for some reason. It's like, why is it stopped? And
yeah. Giving them a little bit more time.
I mean, the play happened in bounds, and they just didn't start to keep it running, and a little home cooking.
2nd and 9. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 9.
Look for a quarterback sweep this direction.
Borowski with a direct handoff up the middle. Touchdown. I believe that's Binger.
Yeah, their second running back.
Off to Jesse Binger up the
Yep,
middle.
Binger up the middle. And just like that, the Bulldogs extend their lead back to 21 with 24 seconds remaining in the first half. It looked like it was a direct snap to Binger.
No, it was direct snap to Barnowski. The 2 running backs were to
right
his
there.
right. That's why I thought they were going to run like a quarterback sweep to the right.
Right.
And he just gave it to Binger right up the middle, and it hit, and Myers went around the left end, and
it's a lot of misdirection. Kick is up, and it's good. So 5 drives for the Bulldogs, and they've scored on 4 of those drives. All
24
touchdowns.
seconds left in the second quarter. Big Spring 28.
And so
Shippensburg
we're going to
6.
keep it here with 24 seconds remaining here in the first half.
There's your 7th play.
Yeah. There. See, so 7 plays.
5 plays to start, 7-play 80-yard drive, and it just basically, I would think, that might.
Yeah.
I could take the win right out of the Greyhounds' sails because, last series was their best series.
Yep.
But
how do you stop them?
They stopped them. They got the ball back, and it's like.
But the game isn't won in the first half. It's always won in the second. So with the momentum now.
But the problem is Big Spring receives a second half kickoff.
That's true. So you really got to stop them right then and there.
It's like, they needed a 3 and out there.
Yeah. To even just stop them.
Just stop
and stop the bleeding.
Because you had momentum. You had momentum into the second half. Now they took it right back.
Yeah. So Shippensburg is down by 21. .24 seconds remaining. Now, if you're Shippensburg, do you even run a play? You have one timeout, right?
Yeah. See if you can break one. See if they go. See what defense they come out in.
That's true.
I mean, maybe Haran could break another run like he did the last time.
That would help.
They kick it along the ground.
And it's a squib kick.
44.
Fielded down at the 40.
Okay, 44 just grabbed it and went right to the ground. And I mean, it's decent field position. It's one of those things you just, if they come out and prevent defense, see if you can bust something.
Yep.
try to call.
Shippensburg at 31.
You call something safe. Yeah, they're well, draw. Maybe try to set the screen up again.
Yeah.
Do something that might,
So,
I mean, their safeties are
deep,
20 yards off the line of scrimmage, but they're giving you a quick pass. See if you get out to the receivers and see. I mean, that's
play action. Costello to the far sideline makes the catch over the middle, out of bounds.
Yeah, the number one.
Costello with a pass to Drake Eby.
So Eby on the catch.
39-yard line.
He's another one of those returners from last year.
38-yard line.
So 17 seconds remaining. 28-6.
Yeah, if they're gonna play that deep, just throw it to
Go underneath, right?
Do a quick hook.
Yep.
Hook the receiver out there, and see if he can get as many as he can and get out of bounds because you only got one timeout left.
High snap. Costello steps up. Now he's going to keep it. Rolls out to the far sideline. Floats it. He made the catch past midfield.
He was 2 yards past the line of scrimmage.
And, yep, there's the flag.
And there's a second flag for something.
So 2 flags, maybe offsetting?
Well, you can't call lineman downfield for that because he was running. You can't call 2 fouls on the same play when the quarterback illegally throws the ball past the line of scrimmage. So if they call a legal man downfield, that's an incorrect call because the illegal forward pass beyond the line of scrimmage trumps everything.
Yep. So referees are talking about it. 9 seconds remaining. So I think they are looking at the Big Spring, what they want to do on the call.
Pass, 5-yard penalty.
Yep.
5-yard penalty, down.
So it's a loss of down. So instead of a first down past midfield, it's going to be third down, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. And they're going to just probably hand it off to Carruthers. It's a sweep to Carruthers on the near sideline. Gets taken down in bounds. And that right there is going to do it for the first half. So the score going into the half, 28-6 in favor of Big Spring. We're going to step aside. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
Shouldn't having conversations with your money be easy? Easier than counting the planets, at least. Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Wait, what happened to Pluto? Did it offend someone? F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our customized personal finance tool helps you with the tough stuff, like tracking spending and fighting fraud. It even gives you your credit score for free. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC. How could they drop Pluto? Cold.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.
Choose UPMC for your orthopedic and sports medicine care. For locations and services close to home, visit upmc.com/Central PA Ortho.
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience, whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go. Discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
TrimTech Plumbing has expert plumbers you can trust, full-service plumbing and drain cleaning, and carpentry services, quality work, installs and repairs, reliable and dependable. TrimTech Plumbing has 24-hour emergency services, whether it's commercial or residential plumbing, water heaters, toilet repair, or a clogged drain. TrimTech has you covered. We are fully licensed and insured plumbers serving South Central Pennsylvania and Northern Maryland. Call 717-377-9056 or visit www.trimtechplumbing.com.
Great outdoors, great history, great entertainment, great relaxation. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com or call 717-552-2977 or toll free 866-646-8060.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Shippensburg is Carl Kramer Insurance. Get a quote at 717-530-8600 or visit kramerinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Berg Brewing Company, located at 110 South Main Street in Chambersburg. Halftime is 28-6 in favor of Big Spring Bulldogs. JD, you have the stats.
Okay, for the visiting Greyhounds, 24 rushes, 84 yards. Carruthers Jr. living up to his billing, 15 for 65. Costello 7 for 17 on the ground, and Horan just 2 for 2. Passing, Costello 2 for 7, 1 interception for 28 yards. The Bulldogs, it's been all Bulldogs tonight. 19 carries, 156 yards. Barnowski, their quarterback, 6 rushes for 84 yards. Myers, 8 for 52. And who's number 10 again? He's got 5 for 20. Barnowski passing, 4 for 9 with no interceptions for 84 yards, but he's got 3 touchdown passes in the ball game. And that's where the Bulldogs lead, 28-6 here at halftime. The Bulldogs with 240 yards of total offense. The Greyhounds with just 116 yards total offense in the first half.
And that is Binger that you were looking at. Yep. Myers is number 11. And by the way, top of the hour, WIO Carlisle, we want to thank you for listening, 93.9 and Country Gold Radio. So, JD, first game of the season, new regime, new everything. I mean, they had the one drive. They did answer. It was a really good drive, really long drive too, but can they keep that and sustain that in the second half?
Hopefully they can. The unfortunate part is they're right there at halftime. Mark Carruthers Jr. was sort of stretching himself out, whether it's just cramps because he's playing both ways. You know, we're just cramping up a little bit. You know, it was warm when we started. The sun's
starting to cool down.
The sun's gone down now. It's got a little cooler.
Yeah.
You know, you hope that's all it is because a lot of times they don't hydrate. But it's going to be tough. Big Spring, I think, has more returners on their side of the field than what Shippensburg does. You know, Eby, Horan, and Carruthers Jr. on the offense.
Taylor. Another one, yeah.
Yeah. You know, but there's not a whole lot returning for the Greyhounds. You know, now Sproul filled in last year, had some good playing time there. So, but, you know, you got players that are filled in, gave guys breaks, you know, had decent years last year as fill-ins. Now they got to step up and be the man.
Yeah.
You know, you're the starting guy and be the man. And, you know, they made some nice plays on defense. But, you know, when you let the opposing quarterback run for 84 yards, you know, that's a problem, you know.
Well, that happened last year against Hershey when Shippensburg allowed the one quarterback who was a dual threat kind of running all over the place on them.
We've always had problems with quarterbacks that could run.
Yeah.
That's one of the bugaboos that, you know, and whether they should maybe have a spy on him or something. But that's the thing. It's the first game of the season.
Yep.
Everybody only plays one
preseason game.
but it's not really a game. It's a scrimmage.
Yeah.
And really, what can you get? You go scout in the scrimmage, but you play. Scrimmages are run differently than game situations. Yep. So you run the first team out there first. They run 20 plays. The other team gets the ball. They run 20 plays. You run your second team out there.
Yep.
They run 20 plays. The other team does the same thing. And then they go back to the first team again, do this and this. And then a lot of times, probably a lot of times what they do at the end is, okay, now we're going to go first to goal from the 10 and see what can happen, in a scrimmage. So, scrimmages are run totally different.
Yeah.
You can only go on what teams did last year.
Yep.
And, Brady, I think it was Brady Hope was their starting halfback last year, and Myers was in the backfield with him. But Myers didn't have a whole lot against us in that ball game.
Yeah, and now he's the man.
But Hope got hurt last year mid-season. Myers became sort of the man there in the second half of the season. And I brought my granddaughter to her first high school football game last year when they were playing their other rival, the Bowling Spring Bubblers.
Okay.
And Myers touched the ball 5 times in the first half. He had 3 touchdowns.
Jeez.
And then his third touch in the second half, he made it another touchdown, which put it into the mercy rule at that time.
Oh.
Now my
And the clock kept running.
The clock kept running. Now my granddaughter was ready to go at halftime, so we watched the last score from the far end zone. But hey, she stayed for the first half, and she looked at the scoreboard and she goes, "Hey, we're winning." So it's like that's encouraging that she knew what team was winning.
Yeah.
But give her credit because she did cheerlead for the midget program.
Okay.
So she knew which teams were home and guest.
Yeah.
So, but she enjoyed herself last year. But my neighbor scored 4 touchdowns in the ball game last year. My neighbor.
Right.
I'm not his neighbor. I'm taking claim that he's my neighbor in that ball game. So,
so your thoughts on Shippensburg's quarterback? Obviously, Costello is only a sophomore. He's still very young.
We'll have growing pains.
Yes.
We'll have growing pains.
The first throw tonight, he threw a pick.
Yes.
Yep.
And he almost threw another one.
Yep.
But then he did get a completion.
Yep.
And then the completion led to him running for a touchdown. Running for a big first down. So all of a sudden it's like, okay.
You're getting confidence.
You got confidence in that first pass completion. And then when 4th and short, it was designed to be a pass, but all 3 receivers were covered like glue.
Yeah.
On the outside, and he just sort of little pump, it's not there, tucked it. I guess he seen out of the corner of his eye that it was the hole to the left. Got the first down, got in the end zone, got a score.
Right.
And he completed another little pass there to Evie there right before the half. So the offense is going to be a work in progress.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. Well, okay, maybe we need to start by going to our bell cow.
Yeah.
Get the running game started,
and then
work off of that.
Yeah.
But the defense has got to play better too.
Yes.
I know we got to rebuild on defense, but there's guys on the defensive side of the football, like I said, they filled in last year at crucial times. Now they got to stop. You can't let the opposing quarterback run for 84 yards. 52 yards for their starting running back.
Yep.
Actually, 13 for 72 for their two running backs. That's good work.
Except the quarterback.
That's good work. Carruthers Jr.'s got 65 for Shippensburg on 15.
Yeah.
And that's decent work for Big Spring because, that's 15 carries for 65 yards.
Yeah.
But the quarterback runs for 84, and he throws for another 84.
Yeah.
That's 164 of their 200
right there.
Yards of offense.
Yep.
So, you got the defense. So it's all going to be sort of work in progress. And the thing is, can they get better?
Yeah.
Each and every week, can they make improvements from week 1 to week 2? Can they make improvements? They already made improvements from the first quarter to the second quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got a score.
Yeah.
It was looking ugly after the first quarter at 21-0. But they got that score, and you're thinking, okay, they did what we wanted to do, scored under 2 minutes.
Yep.
But you leave the team go
80 yards
in a minute and 40 seconds, and boom. Now you're back to the same spot. So,
hey, choose UPMC for orthopedic and sports medicine care for locations and services close to home. Visit upmc.com/centralpaortho. This halftime show is brought to you by, once again, Berg Brewing Company. That is in Chambersburg at 110 South Main Street in Chambersburg. Once again, this is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com. The 93.9 Kutcher Gold Radio and the sportspage.blog.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.
Choose UPMC for your orthopedic and sports medicine care. For locations and services close to home, visit upmc.com/Central PA Ortho.
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience, whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go. Discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Looking to boost your home's comfort, style, and value? Look to Your Windows and Doors, 4715 Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg. They offer free consultations and flexible financing options. Serving Central Pennsylvania, this locally owned company can help you upgrade your home's eye appeal and lower energy bills. Your Windows and Doors can help you find the right solutions. Call them today, 717-226-5306 for Your Windows and Doors.
Timmins Oil Incorporated of Orrstown has been proudly serving the local area for over 35 years with quality fuel oil, diesel fuel, and kerosene products at reasonable prices. The Timmins folks invite you to call now and arrange convenient fuel oil delivery for the upcoming heating season. Call Timmins Oil at 532-3740. That's 532-3740. Or stop in and say hello at 12901 Mountain Road in Orrstown. The Timmins family encourages all drivers to exercise extra caution on the roads now that the kids are back in school. Parents, remember to take the time to become involved in your children's school activities. And this fall and always, save a life. Please don't drink and drive. Remember, for extra convenient fuel oil delivery this winter, call Timmins Oil of Orrstown now at 532-3740. That's Timmins Oil at 532-3740. The Timmins family is proud to be part of our Cumberland and Franklin County communities. And go Greyhounds!
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience, whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go. Discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
And we're back here. Big Spring Bulldogs. Shippensburg Greyhounds on the road tonight as they're trying to get that little big jug back in their hands, but it looks like Big Spring saying no, at least in the first half. 28-6 is the score. JD, your thoughts going into the second half?
Well, you know, it's been a long time since Big Springs put together an offensive performance like this against the Greyhounds, even though they won 2 out of the last 3 Little Brown Jug games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, last year came down to the last play. The other one was a close game as well down here that the Greyhounds lost. But, yeah, it's been a while since they've been able to put up the points like this against the Greyhounds. see if the Greyhounds can tighten it up here in the second half.
Yeah.
Keep them off the scoreboard. I mean, even if we don't score, we keep them off the scoreboard. We have them. You play a full game. Without the mercy rule running clock.
Yep.
That's you look for small victories, and unfortunately, it's like I said, Chris Yanich's first game, and he's got some questions to answer for the team, and see if the team can rally behind him. And
yeah, I mean, it's his first game as a head coach. Obviously, he's been here before. He has been on the coaching staff, just got upgraded, and now you're the one that's in control of everything. So, unfortunately, you're going to be the one that is going to be, the end-all, be-all. But Shippensburg, like you said, just get a few stops. I think this first drive for Big Springs, it's either going to tell us they're not backing down and we're going to put you guys deeper into the ground.
Oh, they would love nothing better.
Right?
I mean, considering the Greyhounds owned the Little Brown Jug for that long stretch, like 12 years in a row, that long stretch before they finally won it back. And it's one of those things, for it to be a rivalry game, the rival has to win occasionally.
Occasionally.
When you win 12 years in a row, that's really not much of a rivalry.
That's like the Dodgers and the Giants. Wrong sport, I know, but
Well, it's like the Padres can beat the Dodgers, but they can't beat anybody else.
True.
It's like, okay, they get up to play the Dodgers and take care of the Dodgers, but then they
Big Spring defers the point toss, and we'll receive the ball.
Big Spring will receive the kick. Shippensburg will kick it off. And I knew I forgot something, but it does look like right now the temperature is cool here in Newville, high of 77, and dropping more. It's starting to feel like fall more and more each day. Goodbye, summer.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be in the 90s at the beginning of next week.
Hey.
No,
stop that.
I hate
Stop that.
I've always hated August games.
Because it's so hot in the beginning and you're
now,
sweating.
We're not in the press box. The press box didn't feel that comfortable.
No, I'd rather be out here tonight.
But it was hot sitting in the sun before they went down. So, I mean, for an August game, this is really pleasant.
This is nice.
This is pleasant weather.
So Big Spring going left to right. Shippensburg going to kick it right to left. And second half is just about underway. Good kick, fielded inside the 5. He's going to take it out to 20, at the 30. He's at the near sideline, bounced out of bounds at about the 37.
Myers takes the kickoff
And that
on the
was
right
number
side.
4 on the carry.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Flag on the play.
And a flag on the play. What is the flag on already?
Well, Taylor with now he's throwing it up. Now he threw it up in the air again. He threw 2 flags. But Taylor, who kicked off, he made the tackle out of bounds. Now, he did give the Big Spring player a little shove when he got up. I don't know if that's what it's on, but he threw a second one, so there could be 2 flags.
As we wait to see, as they are having all the umpires come out to discuss what happened. So it is at the 40-yard line
Well, I'm not sure.
right now, but
They really haven't. I mean, it might be the 39.
I thought it was more out at the 37, but
I mean, it's like, he's standing there with the football at the 35. It's like, well, take care of your responsibility first. You spot the football where everything happened at.
Yeah.
And then get in the huddle and call what you want to call. So, yeah, he was out to the 37.
So it is going to be on Shippensburg, it looks like. So maybe a face mask.
No, they didn't show no face mask.
So just a personal foul. Maybe he was hit outside when he was, I don't really know. So that is going to bring them way deep.
Yeah, they did hit us with 2 penalties.
Yeah.
They could hit us with an unsportsmanlike. So that's another 15-yard penalty.
So 30 yards right there in penalties. That brings the ball up to the 32-yard line already. In great position for Big Spring. Barnowski takes it, low snap, hand off to the left side. That's Binger. Gets the first down, gets about
That's going to be just a
9.
little shy there.
Jesse Ringer with a run over the left
So
side.
Binger to the left side gets 9.
Brought down at the 24-yard line.
I think we ran on the stop there for the Greyhounds. That by far, other than the touchdown, that looked like his best run of the night.
Yeah. and a good patience to work it from inside out. Bernowski, low snap, handoff on the right side, up the middle. That's going to be a first down. Gets about 2 on the carry. And I think is that Binger again?
Another run up the middle for Bulldog, first down.
So Big Spring, 2 plays, already 11 yards. So ball at the 21-yard line. Bernowski from the gun, low snap, feels the rush, moving to the near sideline, and he's wrapped up and sacked. And there's a good play by the Greyhounds defense.
There's one of your returning players, Eby, with the pressure and the good form tackle down around the waist to bring him down. And Kimple, who's,
we saw him during basketball.
He was in good pursuit that time too.
So a big loss. That's taken back at the 33. Loss of 11. So it's going to be 2nd and 22. Baranowski takes it from the gun, snapped, takes it to the, almost picked off, but it's caught instead by number 3. Just out of reach. That's Brenzy on the catch and inside the 20-yard line.
Just through the hands of Eby.
Almost had a pick.
And I'm surprised the receiver was able to catch it.
So 3rd and 8. It's a handoff to the right side. Near sideline, gets taken down inside the 10. And I believe that is right around the first down marker. Is it going to be short? I think he is. He is going to be a yard short. So it's a gain of 7. So it's going to be at the 12, it looks like. On the near hash mark. 4th and 1. And there is flags. Now, is it going to be on the offense?
Shippensburg was pointing like somebody flinched there in the middle.
And that's the reason why they moved.
But considering we got 2 15-yard penalties on the kickoff, I wouldn't be surprised if this wouldn't go against us.
Right. By this point. So referees, once again, talking about it. 9:50 remaining here in.
One of the things Shippensburg's done in years past is they're like a yard off the line of scrimmage. So if they do jump, they don't end up going into the neutral zone.
Yeah.
But unfortunately.
And it is going to be it's encroachment by the defense. So it's going to be a first down inside the 10.
I mean, it took them that long to come up with it. It's like, well, I didn't see it. Did you see it?
Sure, I saw it. Okay, we'll go with him. So it's a handoff up the middle. Binger taken down inside the 5.
Haran went low, and number 4 wrapped him up high to bring him down.
Binger with the run up the middle is brought down the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 4.
So that's Julio Gonzalez on the tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line. Bernowski takes a low snap, gives it to Binger on the left side, and another touchdown by the Bulldogs. His 2nd of the night.
Binger with a run on the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And just like that, opening drive for the Bulldogs, they extend it 34-6 pending the extra point.
Yeah, short drive after those 2 15-yard penalties against the Greyhounds. The first one, like I said, it was possibly on Taylor because he made the tackle. When they got up, he just gave him a little shove from behind.
Yep.
Which, to me,
shouldn't have been anything.
There's been a lot of that throughout the course of the night.
Yeah. But now, all of a sudden, you're going to call it.
Yeah.
Kick is up, and it's good. 35-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. Looking like they're going to keep that little big jug for another year. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com, Country Gold Radio 93.9, and the sportspage.blog.
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience. Whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go, discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
Wrong call.
And we're back here at Bulldog Stadium, home of Big Spring Bulldogs. Eric Miller alongside JD Davidson. It was a scoring drive that was helped by a lot of penalties. JD, take it away.
Yeah, 7-play, 32-yard drive. Heard somebody behind us say the first one was a late hit out of bounds, but Taylor wrapped him up in bounds, and it ended up going out of bounds. Then he gave him a little shove afterwards. I would have thought that would have been more. But hey, at the 10.
So Haran has it wrapped up. Oh, no.
It's Souders.
Taken at the 25-yard line, so that's where the Greyhounds will start their first drive here in the second half.
25-yard line. First and 10.
So as you were saying, JD.
So it was late hit out of bounds. That, to me, is a wrong call because he made contact 2 yards in bounds and then ended up out of bounds.
Yep.
I would have thought more so than a little shove afterwards.
Yeah.
But that would have been ticky-tack. And then the other unsportsmanlike, not sure what actually happened there. So.
Yep.
But that's what the true call was for the first one. I'd say the officials got it wrong.
So Costello will take it from the gun. 3 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Handoff to Carruthers Jr. up the middle. There he goes. Past the 40, or up to the 40-yard line. I think down at the 39, but it's a first down run. Gain of 12 on that run.
Middle for first down. First and 10, Shippensburg on the 40.
And one of his better runs of the night.
So ball at the 40. Costello and the Greyhounds going to the line, breaking out of the huddle. So they got 1 receiver to the far, 1 to the near. Man in motion, Costello from the gun. High snap, handoff to Carruthers Jr., bouncing to the left side. To the near sideline, he's got space. He's past midfield, past the 40, down inside the 35. And a first down for Carruthers Jr.
Now that's the best run he's had so far tonight, Harry.
You were saying?
And hey, you go into your bell cow. It's like, here it is. Try to stop it.
Yep.
Nice little shimmy shake with his shoulders to get around the edge there to get into Big Spring territory.
Trying to give the Greyhound fans something to root for. So at the 34-yard line, 8 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Costello will take it from under center. That's another handoff. Carruthers Jr. waiting. Can't get inside.
But he's moving the pile.
He's still moving it. And finally down maybe about a yard or two on the carry.
That's the 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Well, there's no hole, so he just put his head down and he moved that pile. I mean, that looked like no gain to begin with, and actually it's going to get 2 out of it. But
so 2nd and 8, gain of 2 on the run.
That would have been a good time maybe to go to another running back after the back-to-back big
Give
runs.
him a little break.
Give him a little blow, and then
Costello with a man in motion. High snap, handoff to Carruthers Jr. up the middle. He's going to get about a yard maybe on the carry.
Big Spring with penetration on our left side of the line.
Yep.
Carruthers Jr.'s better part to put his foot in the ground, get upfield, get what he could get.
Under 7 here in the third quarter. 3rd and 7. Ball at the 31-yard line. Carruthers had at least 20 yards and counting on this drive. Costello will take it from the gun. High snap. He's looking to the far side over the middle, and it's broken up by his own tight end.
Yeah, 2 men in the same area. Somebody ran the wrong pattern. Not sure which.
There's 2 receivers in the area.
I'm going to say the tight end probably need to be a little shallower.
Yeah.
Running out, but he was more in the diagonal.
Yep.
He was trying to hit the receiver on the in cut. Like I said, when we get 2 receivers in the same area, somebody definitely had to run the wrong route.
So it's going to be 4th and 7, still at the 31-yard line.
And from what we could see, he was throwing from the receiver on the in cut.
Yes. So Costello from the gun. High snap. Throws over the middle, makes the catch. That's a first down inside the 15 and taken down at about the 12-yard line.
That was completed with thumb.
Is there a man down?
Yeah,
There
I
is.
think he's got. I think we got our first
injury
First actually
timeout.
cramping of the night, I think.
And
Pass to Weston Stubbs.
Go ahead, take a small break.
well, I think he's getting up. Yeah, he's getting up, so he's going to get off the field. So that's good.
We're getting back out there, ref. I mean, come on. It's not a timeout.
So there is no timeout.
Yeah, let's go.
Unless there
go.
was a timeout taken, but there's no injury timeout.
Shippensburg from the 13-yard line.
So it's going to be taken down at the 13-yard line. Good catch earlier on by Shippensburg. Throw over the middle from Costello.
It turned out to be 18-yard gain. I guess they are going to let them have a water break. I mean, but
so somehow,
you're only not even 6 minutes out after halftime.
Yeah.
Everybody should be hydrated enough. I don't quite,
maybe he took a hit to the chest because he was trying to go down. Without video, we can't really tell. And we do apologize to the listeners out there. And thank you for joining us on this Friday night. First night of high school football season.
Yeah, they call it week 0, but you know what? It's still week 1. You can't have a week 0.
No.
I mean,
no.
just call
That's
it
weird.
week.
Just call it what it
week
is.
1.
Yep.
And be done with it.
Ball at the 12-yard line. Inside the red zone. Costello with a man in motion. Now he's got another man in motion. Takes a high snap. Gives it to Carlos Jr. Wrapped up. And that's going to be wrapped up by number 4. That's Myers.
Carruthers is brought down in the backfield.
By the Bulldogs. So it's going to be a loss of about 3, second and long.
Yeah, they decided they weren't playing passive anymore. They were going to send extra people and just blew it up in the backfield. Was Myers there that time. The Greyhounds were trying to go wide. Maybe a better part of Valor might be to attack them more straight on.
So loss of 4 from the gun or from the center. Rolling to his right, looking to the far sideline, makes the catch, incomplete. Oh, he had the man wide open, and a touchdown it would have been.
Yeah, the nice catch that Haran made in the first half to make the adjustment behind him. That one out in front of him, he just couldn't pull it in. He was open. He would at least had the first down and possibly a touchdown.
So it's instead of a touchdown for the Greyhounds, it's 3rd and 14. Ball at the 16-yard line. 5:31 remaining here in the third quarter.
Need to get half of it here.
Shippensburg Greyhounds sideline trying to cheer them on. From under center, floats it back to Carruthers Jr. One man to beat. He makes a miss. Now he's going to get tackled about the 15-yard line. So it's going to be about a yard or 2.
Brought down in the backfield by a host of Bulldogs.
I'm not sure Haran didn't take a hit downfield, when the pass was completed to Carruthers. That should have probably drew a flag because he was laying down on the ground there.
So it's going to be 4th and 14. So there was actually no
gain.
Yep, no gain on the play. It looked like he got at least 1 or 2.
He did good get back. I mean, as a screen pass, it was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and there was no blocking out there for him. So
Costello from the gun, 2 receivers to the far, and
delay of game.
Yep, delay of game.
Which,
again, sophomore quarterback, very
well,
young.
Looked over the sideline for something. And hey, you don't want to waste, if you do get back in the ball game, do you want to waste the time out there?
True.
But it's like maybe the better part of Valor is maybe should.
Yeah.
4th and 21. Is it any worse than 4th and
17 or whatever? Yeah.
16. So
the Greyhounds will line up again from the gun. Costello with 2 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Costello looking to the near sideline, wide open, caught, touchdown, Greyhounds!
Well, actually, they needed the more yardage to get the little fade pass.
That's why they did it. It was on purpose, JD. And a touchdown to Weston Stum. Number 11, that 6'3" frame, comes in handy in the goal line. And so Shippensburg is on the board. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Well, I don't know if they actually meant to go for 2 last time.
Well, they had the numbers.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. You line up in the muddle huddle. that's one of those things. Faust ran for years.
Yep.
You know, see what they do. A lot of times they came back into the regular formation and kicked. You know, that time there they sort of had what the numbers they were looking for. Just didn't quite get in, even though we thought they did.
So Costello lines up from the gun. 2 receivers to the far. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to run up the middle. Does he get it?
Yep.
And he does. So a 2-point conversion is good. And it is now 14-35 in favor of the Bulldogs, but Shippensburg finally scores. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, Country 93.9, Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
Shouldn't having conversations with your money be easy? Way easier than translating texts and all emojis. Smiley face, siren, apple? Mom is eating a spicy apple? What? F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our FlexLock line of credit lets you borrow from your home for big purchases. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Oh, why did I teach her to text?
And we're back here at Bulldog Stadium, home of Big Spring Bulldogs. 4:35 remaining here in the third quarter. It was a drive, a touchdown to Weston Stum from Carstolo to get the Greyhounds on the board. JD, you got the stats.
10 plays, 73-yard drive. Taylor puts his foot into it. End over end, and that might reach the end zone.
And it does. So it goes in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. And tell us about that drive, JD.
10 plays, 73 yards.
There you go.
Got the touchdown pass, the 21-yard touchdown pass, little just go fade to Weston Stum, who didn't play football last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember his name there, but we saw him play basketball last year. And now we're seeing him being a dual threat or a two-sport guy.
Now, whether he plays baseball or not, I don't know. But you know, my thought is the more sports you play in high school, the better off you can be. It'll only help him out, I think, in the basketball season.
So now it's a keeper on the right side, left side. He's got daylight. He's passing the 50, taken down at the 45 of Greyhounds territory on the keeper.
Up the middle, down to the 45. First and 10 Bulldogs.
Is that number 5 with the tackle for the Greyhounds?
I believe so, yes.
That's Jordan's best run of the night. He just sort of...
That's Jaden Hernandez on the tackle.
That's the stuff he did against Bowling Springs when he had his coming out party last year. But he took it to the house last year. The Greyhounds kept him. This is where they definitely need to improve here in the second half. They need to come up some type of stop and
up
2 runs and they're off and running again. Another broke tackle.
And he spins inside the 20. Just like that, they were down in the 20-yard line and already past the 20 of Shippensburg. This Bulldogs team, they could score.
16-yard line. First and 10 Bulldogs.
So Bulldogs 2 plays already deep into the Greyhound territory. And it looked like right when Shippensburg Greyhounds were getting into it, it's a key. Nope.
Myers this way.
It's a Myers up the middle. I thought I saw a Binger with the ball, and they definitely got me on that time.
They're same play. It's just
run down the middle.
Fake it one way, come back the other way.
Second and 2.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Oh yeah. They're just giving it to one guy one way, the other guy the other.
And they just get the players off the field. It's a handoff up the middle there. Is that Binger? It is.
Myers.
No, it's Myers. And just like that, 3 plays for the Bulldogs. And another touchdown. 80 yards, 4 plays.
I won't have to give that recap.
We just did it.
For the extra point attempt.
Wow.
Stealing my job, Eric. Stealing my job.
Well, you have multiple jobs. You have multiple hats, JD, so I got to help you out a little bit here.
Yeah, I'm not wearing any of them tonight.
Yeah, you decided not to wear a hat. The snap, the kick is up, and it is good. 4 plays, 80 yards, 42-14 in favor of the Bulldogs. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Shippensburg is Carl Kramer Insurance. Get a quote at 717-530-8600 or visit kramerinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Back here at Big Spring, 42-14 Big Spring. Eric got a text. His daughter listening at home wants a daddy hug, so daddy's going to give his little daughter a daddy hug over the radio.
Yeah, Savannah, I love you. I'll be home soon, but you'll probably be in bed, but I love you. You too, Derek. Love you too. But 3:20 remaining here in the third quarter, and as Shippensburg just scored,
so we know at least
Spring.
Somebody's listening to us.
Exactly.
Tonight.
There we go. We got one, maybe actually three, because it's 3 people in the car. Makes sense. But Big Spring just pouring it on.
Short kick. Hits
inside
at the
10. And I believe that's Haran.
Yep, around the 8.
Haran past the 20, near the near sideline, cuts back up the middle to the 30, taken down at the 32-yard line, and that's where the Greyhounds will start their drive.
But really, I'd rather see somebody catch that ball in the air with momentum.
Don't let it hit, of bouncing.
Don't let it hit the ground.
Because then you have a chance that they could get it.
Yeah, because the football's odd shaped.
Yes.
And it takes,
especially high school,
takes weird bounces. Basketball, it's round.
Yeah.
You don't get weird bounces with basketball too often.
So 3:12 in the third quarter, 42-14.
Well, let's see if the Greyhounds offense can answer again. They've answered the last
drive.
Last drive.
Costello high snap, hands it out to Carruthers Jr. Up the middle, cuts back to the near sideline, past the 40 to 35, 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30, the 20, out of bounds inside the 15. First down for the Greyhounds. Great run by Carruthers Jr.
Well, that puts him up over 100 yards in tonight's ball game. At 65 at halftime.
And no flags on the play, but there's an official timeout.
Or something. Oh, injured Bulldog along the sideline. I wonder if he's cramping up.
That would be the second one this half.
That's another part of the problem early season football. You see a lot of that because
you don't see enough time.
Yeah, because they don't hydrate enough.
No.
First and 10 for the
Well, it is also really warm throughout they're doing what? They're 2 days, 3 days. It's really hot out. And then when you go into like cooler weather like this, it changes it up for you. Great run by Carruthers Jr.
Yeah, 55-yard dash. I mean, he had as many yards on that run as he almost had
in the first half.
He had 65 in the first half. So, like I said, he's over 100 for the night. And like I said, we're looking to see if the Greyhounds offense could answer. And
so
Coach Stett's got to learn a few things too.
Yeah.
You want to try some things, but it's like, hey, we got this bell cow. Let's establish him first. And then, the passing game needs to be complementary. And, he threw some nice passes in that last drive.
And unfortunately, the one that was down, that was incomplete inside. But he made it up with Stum on his near sideline.
And in the Stum, and then the touchdown pass to Stum. The other pass that was going to the receiver that was cutting in. Unfortunately, two receivers in the same area, and we're the ones that broke it up. So, but, I mean, he threw some nice passes in the last drive. And that's all you need. You need to play complementary football on offense. You need the running game and passing game to come up with enough plays for you. And then the same thing on the other side of the football. You need your defense to make stops.
Yes.
And unfortunately, so far we've only made one stop so far tonight.
Yeah.
Big Spring's got
7 drives.
Big Spring's got 1 turnover. They took it away from us, but we haven't taken it away from them.
Yep.
We've had a couple opportunities.
Yeah.
We had a couple balls went through the defensive back's hands.
Wade Moore walked off the field. He's probably going to get looked at. Costello hands it off to Carruthers Jr. Bounces off his own man inside the 5, down at the 1. And just like that, it's not a touchdown.
That's number 5. That's number 5.
That's number 5 for us? So it's Hernandez.
Yep, he gave Carruthers Jr. a blow on that after that 55-yard run. That looks like it's about down to the 1.
Yep.
He's probably a little disappointed he didn't score.
So from the near hash mark, Costello will take it from under center. They got Stum out there on the near sideline. Handoff up the middle, and it's a touchdown, Greyhounds!
Boy, he carried 3 Bulldogs on his back.
I got this, guys.
They wrapped him up in the backfield, but they tackled him high. They wrapped him up high.
Yep.
And he just kept those legs
Kept them moving.
And I heard a late whistle for some reason. Did we got a flag or anything? Oh, they just...
No, I think they were just whistling.
Okay, they put the ball in play, which is a little quick, but...
So just like that, Shippensburg answers right back.
Stone set to take the extra point attempt.
So they've scored 14 in this quarter. And are they actually going to kick it?
Yeah, they went from the muddle huddle into the...
High snap, and there's a timeout taken.
I think we had to delay a game. I don't think we got back into the formation in time.
And it is going to be a delay game. Yep.
Delay game.
So that's about, 5 yards?
Mm-hmm.
So now, you got to run it. You got to throw it then, right? Why not?
Yeah, Taylor's got a decent leg.
Excuse me, Seth Taylor is set to take the extra
Taylor.
point attempt.
Even though that kick went right in the back of his offensive lineman. Up,
and it is good.
He about kicked that out of the stadium. I told you he had a leg.
He did. Shippensburg answers right back. They scored 14 in this quarter. They're down by 3 scores. 2:20 remaining here in the third quarter. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com, the SportsPage.blog, and Country Gold Radio 93.9.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
And we're back here at Bulldog Stadium. Eric Miller alongside JD Davidson. Shippensburg finally answered again, JD, with the stats.
3-play, 68-yard scoring drive. I wouldn't be surprised to see Shippensburg do an onside kick here. They need to steal a possession.
And they don't. They kick it all the way back. Fielded inside the 5. And this big spring taken down. But it's going to be a face mask.
Myers with a turn to the 19-yard line.
I'm not
So it's inside the 20.
I'm not sold it was a face mask.
I think he whipped his head back enough.
See, I think he got the shoulder, that's what.
It might have looked like it, yes.
Like it, but I'm not so sure he actually grabbed the face mask.
So waiting to hear the call from the refs. But the way that the head jerked to the side, yep, didn't look like it from here.
Okay, so actually they marked him at the 33.
So he was down at the 19, 18, inside the 20, yeah.
18.
Bornowski, handoff, Binger to the left side. He's going to get about 3.
And off to Binger, brought down at the 37-yard
So
line.
he's going to get about 4 on the carry. Under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Shippensburg going to bring more pressure. Low snap, taking up the middle, and taken down about a yard or 2. No, I think he's going to get the first down. Yep, he does get the first down, gain of 6 on the run.
Run up the middle, brought down for a first down, Bulldogs.
So another first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Greyhounds went with like 6 guys down the line of scrimmage that time, but somebody's got to beat somebody up there. You just can't get blocked off the ball. And then, first time your touch is in defensive backfield.
Low snap, handoff to Binger on the left side.
Nope, that's Myers.
That's Myers. Gets the first down out of bounds inside the 45 at the 42-yard line. Another first down.
Yeah, kind of hard to tell. One's wearing 10, the other one's wearing 11. And so it's like.
Make your mind.
Have one with a single digit and another guy with a double digit.
So instead of being down at the 42, he's actually going to be down at the 44.
Timeout Shippensburg.
Yep. Timeout first of the half for Shippensburg with 1:17 remaining. And we'll keep it here.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not enough men.
I think we had 11. We had 12 on the field. They sent. And that's a waste of timeout for Shippensburg.
Yes.
Number is 7, 8.
So Shippensburg had to waste their first timeout of the half. 1:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Scored 14 points already. So it's been 14-14. It's been an even half. The problem is with the Greyhounds, they can't stop anyone on defense. I mean, clearly the last couple plays, they just have their number. It's that fake handoff, either inside or to the outside.
Yeah, Big Spring's been able to do whatever they wanted to in that running game. You know, Barnowski got them started with some runs early, and then Jordan Myers, and now that Binger, he's had some nice runs here in the second half. So they got a nice three-headed monster back there. You know, they don't need to pass the football.
No.
If they pass the football and then throw an interception, that's shame on them.
Baranowski takes a low snap, and it's fumbled, and Baranowski has to dive on it way behind the line of scrimmage.
For a loss of 2.
So it's going to be a loss of, that's more than 2. But it is inside the 47-yard line.
Yeah, they went with a misdirection, and he just didn't stick it into the running back's belly. He got it on his hip more so than
And a lot of the time, that fumble or that snap is so low. I know Baranowski's low, but it feels like it's going to get lower and lower. From the gun. Nope, it is a handoff up the middle, wrapped up by a couple Greyhounds. Number 12 on the stop, and also number 1 for the Greyhounds. That's Eby.
Eby and Sproul.
Yep.
Binger brought down after a short game, brings up 3rd and 9.
So 3rd and 9, ball at the 43-yard line.
Now, he got him in 3rd and long.
Yep.
Defense needs to make a play. Now Big Spring could possibly pass it here. You know, they're in 3rd and long.
But they don't actually have to play a down right now, as there's 10 seconds left on the game clock.
If I'm Big Spring, I let the
clock run out.
I let the clock run out.
Yep.
You're up 42-21.
And I think that's
they ran it.
Oh, they did run it. And Baranowski is tackled at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And that is how we end the third quarter.
Tried to catch the Greyhound snap and think they were going to just let it run down to zeros and snapped it with 1 second left and sort of backfired on him. Eby makes the stop. We'll go to commercial break.
This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience, whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go. Discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Shippensburg is Carl Kramer Insurance. Get a quote at 717-530-8600 or visit kramerinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
And we're back here at Bulldog Stadium, home of Big Spring Bulldogs. Eric Miller alongside J.D. Davidson. 42-21, Baranowski. Actually, they're going to kick it for the Big Spring. No, yep, it is at a high kick, and it's going to be taken down.
Oh,
I believe that is Eby with the pickup at around the 35. That went maybe, 12 yards?
13 yards.
I was going to say 13 yards. Yeah. So the first time the Greyhounds have been able to stop.
Sort of did that, a little fake. We'll roll out, see if we got anything, then punt it. Just punt it. Pin them deep.
Yeah.
You give them good field position at their own 33-yard line. It's like they just went 68 yards on you. Make them go 90+. See if they can do that.
So Shippensburg will get it at the 33-yard line, down by 3 scores. Costello will take it from the gun. And it's a handoff to Carruthers Jr. up the middle, wrapped up by number 7. And that's Smith, the linebacker.
Boy, that looked promising early, and they closed it down fairly quickly.
So now Greyhounds have a 2nd and 9. Costello will take it from the gun.
Carruthers Jr. with 94 yards rushing in that third quarter for the Greyhounds.
Big Spring bringing a pressure. Costello's going to keep it up the middle. Makes one-man miss. Slides down at the line of scrimmage.
Can't run east and west. You got to go north and south. You know,
Right down around the line of scrimmage.
And there's a man down. That's a Big Spring player down.
I mean, he got 1 yard to the plus yardage on that. But if he would just kept running north instead of cutting it east, could have picked up 5.
Right.
Looked at,
Another cramp for Big Spring.
I was going to say, and Mark Carruthers Jr. with a good job on the pickup of the guy that was coming up the middle.
Yeah.
That gave him the hole to run through then.
Yep.
It's like, don't run across the field. You got to run
Just
straight.
Yeah.
Maybe make a
Make
move.
a miss. Yeah.
But, he made a move, then slid down, so he didn't take a hit. It's like.
So I believe that's number 61, Andre Michael. He's a freshman, if I'm not mistaken. So 3rd and long for the Greyhounds, under 11 minutes. Costello will take it from the gun. Costello takes it, rolling to his right, looking downfield. He's going to keep it himself, past the 40, past the 45, and that's where he goes out of bounds. So it is going to be a first down for the Greyhounds.
46-yard line.
But what did he do, Eric? He ran north. He didn't run.
What did you say?
I mean, he rolled out going west, but then he ran north.
Yep.
So it's like.
First down for the Greyhounds on the 45-yard line.
So a first down for the Greyhounds, ball at the 45-yard line.
Now, he did have a receiver breaking open late across the field, but that's a throw back across the green.
Yeah, you don't want to risk that.
Tuck it and run.
Yep. Costello from the gun. 3 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Handoff to Carruthers Jr. Splits the defense. Taken down at the 48-yard line.
Uh-oh.
And he's hobbling.
He might have a cramp.
Run up the middle, brought down the 48-yard line.
Yeah, he is not looking good right now. Carruthers Jr. is very slow to move.
But where he's holding at, that's more in the shin area.
Yep.
But honestly, I've gotten a few cramps on the front side of my leg from time to time. But I'm an old man.
Well, yeah.
I just had a birthday this week. I turned 60.
Oh, really? Look at that.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, JD. We didn't know.
You're probably half my age, aren't you, Eric?
Yep.
I got to train so many people over the course. I got to bring in another new head coach this year.
Right?
I mean, I've worked with.
At least basketball is set up, though. We got the coach in. It's what, 3rd year for him?
Yeah. I mean, a statistician, writer.
Yeah.
I worked with McNaughton, Stolte, Powell,
A lot of us.
Burkett, and then Faust for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And now Yanish.
So Carruthers is out. So now, if you're Shippensburg, most likely you're going to go to either Moran.
5, Gonzalez.
Oh, Gonzalez.
He had that
too.
nice run there on that last drive they had. I mean, he's got a little bit more breakaway speed, it looks like, than Carruthers. So if he can get a seam,
So from the gun, looking to the near sideline. He's got a man beat. He caught it inside the 20. What a catch.
Weston Stone with a little bit of the height advantage over the defensive back. And that was a nice pass from Costello. Just laid it out there. Maybe could have been a hair more.
A little bit, yeah. It could have been a touchdown.
That's splitting hairs. Greyhounds were in business inside the 15.
So Costello, the stum. We've seen that once. We've seen it again.
38-yard hookup.
I mean, they're playing so awful in Stone right now on this near sideline.
But he still ran past them.
Yeah.
Nice addition to the team.
From under center. It's a play action. He's going to keep it himself to the far sideline inside the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Greyhounds! His second of the game. And they're going to be down by 14, possible extra point coming.
Costello keeps the ball over the left side for a Shippensburg touchdown.
And a keeper to the left. Costello does it himself. And so far in this quarter, Shippensburg has scored 21 points, or this half, 21 points.
The defense came up with the stop last time that they needed. Now they need to do it again.
Yep.
But right now,
Taylor set up for the extra point attempt.
So they get it. The snap, the kick is up, and it is no good. They missed it to the left. Wide left, so it's going to be 27-42. But Shippensburg scores. Can their defense stop Big Springs? We'll find out. This is the FNM Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com, the SportsPage.blog, and 93.9 Country Gold Radio.
Having conversations with your money be easy? Like easier than pronouncing Worcestershire? No, Worcester. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no way anyone gets that on the first try. F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our business banking relationship managers deliver the personalized service and speedy responses that help your small business do big things. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC. Worcestershire. Worcestershire?
And we're back here at Big Spring Stadium, the Bulldog Stadium. Eric Miller alongside JD Davidson, 9:51 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Shippensburg just scored, and JD, you got the stats.
6 plays, 67-yard drive, highlighted by Costello's 14-yard scamper around the left end. Taylor's got the ball teed up on the far hash. Big Spring got their heels planted on the end zone. He's reached it a couple times tonight.
So Taylor to kick. It's a good kick inside the 5. Taken down. And he passes the 20, passes the 30, and about the 31 is where he gets taken down.
Luke Myers with the return.
So Myers with the return. And 9:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Can the Greyhounds defense stop this Bulldogs offense?
Numbers 13 and 15 on that stop for the Greyhounds, as he was about ready to bust it. But they shut it down at the 30. Now the Greyhounds need to. Now this is when they need the
stops.
The 4 and out.
Yep.
Don't let them pick up any first downs. Get the ball back for your offense, which is having success.
So Baranowski from the gun. Takes the low snap on the second running back and picked up. That's number 12 with the tackle. That's Sproul.
And off goes to Binger. He's brought down at the 35-yard line.
So it's going to be second and short. Second and 5.
Second and 4. Because they started at the 30, it's across the 35. The
yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Math.
But Evie
on
and
a Friday.
Sproul on the stop there, but that's too many yards on first down.
Yep.
Too many yards on first down.
Baranowski from the gun. Now he looks. Shippensburg bringing more pressure on the side. Up the middle, still moving. Gets about 2 on the carry. That's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the Bulldogs.
Number 7, the stop for the Greyhounds. Yeah, Myers with a good little stutter step in.
Lociato with the stop. So 3rd and 2 from the gun. Baranowski at the 39-yard line. Takes a snap. First handoff to Myers on the right side. He breaks free. Past 45 down inside the 47. It's a first down.
That was actually Binger.
That was Binger?
Yeah.
At least you saw it.
Binger with a run over the right side. Brought down at the 45-yard line. First down.
So at the 45, Bulldogs move the chains. Clock keeps ticking.
Yeah, if you're Big Spring, that's your friend. You keep it on the ground. Yeah, Binger's a little taller than what Myers is.
Yeah, now I see it. So about the 8-second mark is where they start to get the snap off. And there's Binger again. He gets up to about a yard shy of midfield.
Myers with the run up the middle, brought down
Myers.
to the 49-yard line.
And Haran with the stop there, that time for the Greyhounds. Again, 4 yards on first down. Greyhounds need more stops at the line of scrimmage.
And they are loading up the box, though. They're bringing 6-7.
Just under 7:30 to go in tonight's contest. Either that or force a turnover. They haven't done that yet tonight either.
Yep. Baranowski from the gun. Shippensburg bringing pressure against the linebackers. Oh, and it's fumbled! He has it! The Greyhounds have it! Past the 20! Down to the 15! Inside the 15! And he's down! There's the turnover you were looking for! And he is hurt.
Is that Eby?
I can't tell.
Yeah, Eby, yep. Eby.
And Eby was there on the strip. I think it was a strip fumble.
I just think.
Or did he just take it?
I think they just messed up the handoff, to be honest with you, because I think he picked it up off the ground.
So Eby gets it all the way down inside the 15 at the 11. He does get up. Another cramp. But what a play by Eby to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, because they had the 4-yard run out to the 49, and that was about a 5-yard loss, and he picked it up and rumbled 33 yards to set the Greyhounds up. They can make it a one-score game.
So Costello will take it from under center.
And
there's a quick timeout, I think. So. Yep.
Timeout, Big Spring.
So they take their first timeout of the half. So a timeout taken by Big Spring. And we'll step aside as well. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sports page.blog, and Country Gold Radio 93.9.
Shouldn't having conversations with your money be easy? Like easier than pronouncing Worcestershire? No, Worcester. Huh, Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no way anyone gets that on the first try. F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our business banking relationship managers deliver the personalized service and speedy responses that help your small business do big things. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC. Worcestershire. Worcestershire?
Greyhound set up in perfect position, 7:06. First and 10 from the 11 of the Big Spring Bulldogs. We're broadcasting in the bleachers right behind the Greyhound student section, dressed out in all black.
Carruthers has it inside the 10, and it's going to be about a yard or two on the carry.
Brought down for a 2-yard gain.
So 2nd and 8. And it was a scoop by Eby, as he's still getting looked at right now.
Yeah, he's been out there working hard on defense, on offense, playing both ways. And after that 33-yard jaunt, I can see him cramping up.
So Costello from under center. Fake handoff. Keeps it. Fires to the near sideline. No one is there. Is that going to be intentional grounding?
He's outside the tackle ball.
Okay.
But he did get hit late.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there going to be a...
He got knocked to the ground.
But nothing called.
Passing
so it's going to be 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. The Greyhounds.
He had completed 3 passes in a row. Nice call. I like the call, but they rolled.
Yeah,
they're rolling.
They were ready for him on that side.
That side, yes.
Yep.
Maybe go more from the shotgun and fake that handoff, and maybe, like I said, fall Carruthers in the hole, or choose which side you want to bounce it out to.
Costello from the gun. It's a handoff to Carruthers up the middle, taken down just shy of the 5-yard line. It's going to be a 4th and short.
Brought down the 6-yard line.
Yeah, I don't mind that, because that gives you a 4th and 5 now, and you can run or pass, or roll Eby out, give him that run pass option.
Yeah.
So
He's already had 2 rushing touchdowns in this game.
And, Stum's got the height advantage on the defensive back on this side. You can always sort of throw it up high, let him go up and high point it.
Yep, Stum is near us on the near sideline. Costello looking his way, floats it up. High touchdown, Weston Stum! And the Greyhounds score with 5:49 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Greyhound touchdown.
And what was the play I called?
To Stum!
Lob it up to Stum, let him go get it, and bingo. Like I said, he had the height advantage on the defensive back. And
now I think they have to go for 2.
Well, they
to make it a 1-score game.
They don't have to because, you kick it here, you're still down 8. You can go for 2 then later on. If you don't get the 2 here, then you're behind the 8 ball a little bit. You got to score.
So they are going to kick it for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. Shippensburg finally on the board. It's a 1-score game.
Kick is good. With 5:49 left.
8-point lead for the Bulldogs. This is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, 93.9 Country Gold Radio, and the sportspage.blog.
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience, whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go. Discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
And we're back here at Bulldog Stadium, home of Big Spring Bulldogs. Eric Miller alongside J.D. Davidson. And J.D., take it away with the stats on that drive.
4-play, 11-yard scoring drive after the 33 fumble recovery return by Eby.
Mars and Jesse Binger.
And we have a ball game.
I mean,
at halftime, it didn't look like it was going to be a ball game. But
not at all.
Shippensburg's come up with 2 stops in the second half when they needed it.
Yep.
One of them being a turnover. Of course, Big Spring, their own worst enemy on that 4th down punt. They did something a little funky in a short punt. Didn't make the Greyhounds go the length of the field. So,
and now you could hear this Greyhound cheering section that we are sitting in the middle. It's a squib kick taken down at the 38-39 line. And that is where Big Spring will start their next drive. But, I mean, it was 28-7 at half? We were thinking, okay, it's going to be a slow, let's just see if we can get a couple of touchdowns.
They got the first touchdown.
Yeah.
They got the first touchdown to make it 35-6.
And then all of a sudden, Shippensburg starts scoring. And then you finally get the turnover that you need. At the 39-yard line. Low snap, handoff on the left side, breaks up to the middle, taken down first down at midfield. And actually at the Shippensburg 49. So it's an 11-yard gain for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, not a good start for the defense. Giving up a 12-yard run, but they need to stiffen up now. You can't give up. Can't give up anymore. You got to get it back on downs now.
Clock still winding. And it looks like around that 8-second mark on the play clock. That's when they start.
They're gonna milk it.
Yep.
I mean, that's smart coaching.
Low snap, hands off to Binger on the right side. He bounces around, gets tackled at about the 47-yard line. So it's going to be a yard or 2 gain.
Another run over the right side for a 4-yard gain.
Second and long.
6.
Sproul and not sure who the other one is at the moment.
I couldn't say.
Number 5? Yeah.
So that's going to be Jaden Hernandez. So 2nd and 8, only a 2-yard gain. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. It's an 8-point game. Barnowski from the gun. It's a keeper to the right side. He's going to get tackled about the 46. Maybe a yard on the play of gain. 3rd and long.
Up the middle, right down around the line of scrimmage.
A couple of the big boys in there for the Greyhounds. 75 and 60 something on the stop.
So that's Christie with the stop, number 76. Under 4 minutes, 3rd and 6.
Big down for both teams.
Baranowski is going to keep it on this one from the gun. He's rolling to his left. Pump fake, fires it over middle, makes the catch. Tackle is made by number 5. That is Hernandez.
Yeah, throws a little bit behind him, and nice
made it.
Nice set of hands. Pick up a big first down for Big Spring.
First down.
So the Big Spring first down. I think that was Wade Miller. 3.5 minutes remaining. Last year, this game came down to a 3-point score.
Came down to the last play of the game.
Yeah.
Made it. Yeah, that was 17 with the catch there that last time for Big.
Oh, it was 17?
Yep. He's the one that got burnt for the touchdown.
So that was Whitmer. Baranowski from the gun, low snap, gives it to Binger on the right side, cuts back to the middle. And he's going to get about 3 yards on the carry.
Stood up there by the Greyhounds.
Run up the middle, brought down around the 30-yard line.
So a gain of 3.
A little surprised that, oh, here comes Jordan Myers now. He wasn't in the.
And I don't know what.
Timeout, official timeout?
Official timeout, yeah, because they're doing something. Is he tying his shoe? Is he tying the player's shoe? He is.
That's interesting.
Right?
Usually make
Who do?
Usually make the guy come out. And
so Greyhounds crowd trying to cheer on the defense. 2:20 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Is it asking too much to get another turnover?
Oh my goodness. I think this sideline's going to go crazy if they do. Baranowski takes it. It's a keeper up the middle. And it's only going to be about a yard or 2 again on the carry. So it's going to be a 3rd.
Keeper up the middle for a 2-yard
And I think that's a timeout taken. Timeout Greyhounds?
I do believe so.
Yep, timeout by the Greyhounds.
We'll keep it here.
Yeah.
We'll talk some more.
With 2:07 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And again, if you're just joining us, what a game it's been. At halftime, it was 28-7. And we're thinking, okay, it's going to be a slow game. It's still a new system. We weren't thinking this. And then all of a sudden, it was 14-14 in the 3rd quarter. There was a scoop and almost scored by Evie for the defense. And now it's an 8-point game.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden.
If the Greyhound defense, they came up the last 2 series with stops.
Yeah.
If they could have threw another stop in somewhere, like right before halftime when they let them go.
Yeah, instead of that 80-yard, or 70-yard drive.
So,
yeah.
They had 1 stop in the first half.
Yep.
And it looked like, okay, it just looked like it was going to be a shootout here in the second half. It looked like both teams were going to go up and down the field. Shippensburg got that first stop, made it a 2-score game. And then they got the fumble, set them up short to make it a 1-score game. But now with 2:07 left to go, now it's crucial to get a stop because if you don't get the ball back, you're not going to have any chance.
And Shippensburg only has 1 timeout remaining in this, I believe, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
They had to use 1 on defense, and they had 12 men on the field.
So Baranowski's going to take it from the gun. 2 running backs to the right. It's a handoff to the left side. Cuts back out the middle. That's Binger. Does he get it? He gets the first down. And that's going to be enough for the first down. And that was Myers with the run.
1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 20-yard line.
So now time is not on the side of the Greyhounds. I mean, Big Spring right now just can really.
Yeah, we're under 2 minutes.
Yep.
They need to stop there, and they didn't. They just didn't get it.
That was the time they needed it.
Just didn't get it.
Yep.
Now the time to sell out. You send everybody. You need to throw for a loss in the backfield and use your last time out.
Baranowski takes a low snap, gives it to Binger. Myers on the right side, cuts back up the middle. And is there a fumble? The Shippensburg says it's a fumble, and they get it back! Shippensburg gets it back! Oh my goodness!
Number 28 with the fumble recovery.
Somehow the Greyhounds get it back. Oh my goodness. And that's Weary, the sophomore. And the stop that they needed. This could be it. With 1:19 remaining. But they're pinned deep in their own territory.
At their own 14-yard line.
They're going to have to go 86 yards.
Well, you know what? There's no help over the top over here with Stum on the.
Yeah, Stum is on the near sideline towards us. Shippensburg going left to right. Costello takes it from the gun. He's looking, Stum looking, gives it to Carruthers Jr. up the middle. And that's the last timeout taken for the Greyhounds. With 1:09 remaining, it was a gain of about 3.
I was wondering why Carruthers didn't block the guy from the end, but they were trying to set up the screen.
The screen, yeah. And that is something that we've seen in the past that the screenplay has worked. This game, not so much.
Yeah.
And maybe Big Spring is used to that screenplay. But, yeah, we're going to keep it here with 1:09, 69 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter, down by 8.
I wouldn't necessarily say that they've seen the screen game. It's just that the linemen aren't getting out in front to block.
Yeah.
You know, and the throws having to be rushed.
Yep.
That the receivers have had to make adjustments to catch it. Thus, there's no momentum there for your screen.
Yeah. So we've seen Stum beat the man on the near sideline a lot. You feel like it's going to be out routes for the most of it because they have no more timeouts.
Well,
it has to be something outside. I don't think they could really. They might be able to do a couple over the middle.
And now they got safety help over the top over here with Stum.
Yep. Costello, it's a reverse, and it's going to be wrapped up.
Gutshall.
I believe Gutshall.
And he's hurt.
And Gutshall is hurt. And an official timeout.
Sack in the backfield by Blake Gutshall.
Yep, Gutshall is there again.
Oh, no, actually, Gutshall's number 74, if I'm not mistaken. There's somebody with the 7. But Gutshall's standing here in the huddle.
74 is over here.
So the guy that was banged up on the play, if it was him.
But I'm wondering, is the player still down? Because
he was the one that got up with the cramp, and I thought that's what but they sent a Shippensburg player out for some reason. I don't understand that. The Big Spring player was hurt.
Yeah, but it was an official timeout because they even mentioned they did the arm movements. So they're wrapped up back to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think Shippensburg missed their opportunity in the first down because Big Spring they had no help over the top.
Yep.
Stum in 17. That's been a good matchup for Stum all night long. Yeah, I think, they did make Gutshall go off the field because they stopped it for his injury at first.
Yeah, so Whitmer and Stum have been the go-to guys. So now they're backed up at the 10, 3rd and 14. It's a muff snap. Costello has to throw it incomplete.
Backup quarterback.
Oh.
And he got knocked down in the end zone after throwing it.
Is that Caden Davidson?
Yeah, why is that not roughing the passer?
Right in front of the referee. No call, no flag. So Caden Davidson, the backup quarterback.
Tough situation to come into.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass.
But, he threw that ball away and then got drilled. Why is that not roughing the passer?
I don't know. 46 seconds remaining.
Need a first down.
4th and 14. Greyhounds snap it and pump. Incomplete, but that's it. It's incomplete. Ball intended for Stum.
It wasn't. It was
incomplete pass.
Wasn't Stum,
but downs.
Somebody on an in cut, but it wasn't. Unfortunately, it wasn't Stum that time.
So Big Springs does survive
Bulldogs take over on
Shippensburg's comeback. But what a game! With 41 seconds, all they have to do is just kneel it, right? Yeah, Shippensburg fans are already starting to leave.
Some of the fans were going to leave halfway through the third quarter, and Shippensburg made it a one-possession game.
Yeah.
And they at least stuck it out to 41 seconds left. But, we need to turn over more closer to midfield, not in our own territory. And,
Like, it was great that we had the turnover over there.
Stop.
It would have been nicer at the 40.
Nicer out.
Yeah. So in victory formation, the Little Big Jug once again stays with.
Well, that was dangerous. That ball rolled back to Baranowski.
The Little Big Jug will stay with Big Spring for another year. And most likely that is going to do it. 42-34 is the final score of this one. And we are going to step aside. And once again, this is the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, Country Gold Radio 93.9, and the sportspage.blog. Post-game coming up, we'll recap this wild week 1 of high school football.
Our final score, Big Spring 42, Shippensburg 34.
Shouldn't having conversations with your money be easy? Easier than counting the planets, at least. Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Wait, what happened to Pluto? Did it offend someone? F&M Trust is here to help you have better conversations with your money. Our customized personal finance tool helps you with the tough stuff, like tracking spending and fighting fraud. It even gives you your credit score for free. Go bank it easy at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC. How could they drop Pluto? Cold.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Shippensburg is Carl Kramer Insurance. Get a quote at 717-530-8600 or visit kramerinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
When you join Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're doing more than opening an account. You're opening the door to new possibilities. You're taking part in a nationwide movement that puts people before profits. You're enjoying better rates, lower fees, and unmatched convenience, whether you prefer to manage your money in branch, from home, or on the go. Discover what makes us different at patriotfcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.
Choose UPMC for your orthopedic and sports medicine care. For locations and services close to home, visit upmc.com/Central PA Ortho.
TrimTech Plumbing has expert plumbers you can trust, full-service plumbing and drain cleaning, and carpentry services, quality work, installs and repairs, reliable and dependable. TrimTech Plumbing has 24-hour emergency services, whether it's commercial or residential plumbing, water heaters, toilet repair, or a clogged drain. TrimTech has you covered. We are fully licensed and insured plumbers serving South Central Pennsylvania and Northern Maryland. Call 717-377-9056 or visit www.trimtechplumbing.com.
Fall and holiday parties mean dirt tracked into your home. To keep your house looking great this holiday season, call Advantage ChemDry and Advantage Flooring, 532-9977, and we will bring you a state-of-the-art carpet cleaning. Our carpet and upholstery cleaning is safe and non-toxic. We use a deep carbonated cleaning that resists resoiling, dries in 1 to 2 hours, and lifts the carpet pile to restore appearance. Call us today, 532-9977, 532-9977.
Welcome back to Big Spring Bulldogs Stadium, home of the Bulldogs. Eric Miller alongside JD Davidson. It is final 42-34 is the final score as the Bulldogs were able to hold on. This postgame show is brought to you by Berg Brewing Company, located at 110 South Main Street in Chambersburg. And by the way, UPMC offers comprehensive orthopedic and sports medicine care for patients of all ages with conditions ranging from sprains and fractures to neck and back disorders and everything in between. For locations and services close to home, visit upmc.com/Central PA Ortho. Not the game that we were hoping for, kind of a little better than we thought we were going to get at halftime, JD, and you got the rest of the stats
Greyhounds,
for us.
I mean, they fought back, only scoring once in the first half, and then all of a sudden, you go down, the first score of the second half of Big Spring, but they fought back. They put 27 points up on the board, outscored them 27-7. Then from that point on, had a couple of stops, but just needed one more stop a little sooner, give themselves a little bit better field position. They weren't able to do it. Second half, Mark Carruthers Jr. 103 yards rushing for the Greyhounds. The Greyhounds with 195 yards in the ball game. Carruthers Jr. with 168 to lead the Greyhounds. Costello, 6 for 10 in the second half for 87 yards passing. Overall, 8 for 17, 1 reception, 105 yards. I apologize, I don't have the receivers' stats figured up. But in the second half for the Bulldogs, 96 yards rushing for Myers, 78 for Behringer. Then Myers ended up with 158 on the night. Behringer had 98. Barnowski went backwards there a little bit in the second half. Dropped down to 66, but he was 6 for 9 passing for 106 yards. So the Greyhounds an excellent job coming back, getting him up off the mat, and hopefully all the games aren't like that. They'll be exciting.
Do you think you'll be able to handle it, JD? I mean, you did just turn 60.
Yeah, I'll be able to handle it. I handle it a lot better now the older I get than when I was covering it as a young 20-year-old covering high school football. Boy, I really took the losses hard, and but they got to find a way to start out quicker.
Yep.
Get the offense going quicker. Find out, Carruthers Jr., he's still your man. Let's get him started early. And then mix that passing game in, which looked good.
Yeah.
Looked real good in the second half.
Carruthers. You got to work on the screen. The running back screen, which has been a pedigree for this offense for so long.
Yeah, I got four of his 6 completions in the second half to Stum and the other 2 to Carruthers Jr. out of the backfield. But he threw to other guys, too.
Yeah.
He ran in the first half. There was another pass someone had.
In between the tight end.
So, they got some things to do there. And, again, if they're going to give you a cushion off the line, throw a quick smoke screen out there and let your playmakers make somebody miss. So,
or even do the wide receiver screens.
Screen. Yeah, that's what I mean. Get it to them quickly and let them – because, the tackling in this game – wasn't
suspect.
Good. Wasn't good.
The reason why it's an 8-point game.
It's the reason why it's a 42-34 ball game.
Because of the tackling. But again, first game of the season, lots of positives. Now, yes, it's a loss for the Greyhounds, but they can bounce back next week against Mifflin County at home. First home game in the new stadium as well. They're going to have a lot of rowdy fans. I mean, everyone looked like they were about to charge it once we got that last turnover, which unfortunately ended up nothing for the Greyhounds anyways, but
Yeah, a couple. I mean, they tried to set up the screen. Like I said, I think they missed the first opportunity.
Yes.
They should have just ran the fade pattern to Stum.
And you've had the one time out by that point.
When the coaches see that in the film, they'll have to look and say, okay, let's tweak this. Let's let him make an audible call there. Go ahead and run that fade pattern to him. He's one-on-one. There's no safety help because when they brought the guy in motion, he came up. So it was like, oh man, that should have been like an automatic. They tried to run the screen. The screen game really wasn't there. They tried to set it up as part of the offense, but our offensive lineman didn't block long enough, and then they couldn't get out quick enough to set the blocks for once Carruthers Jr. caught the ball.
The other thing is, I'm shocked that they didn't do a lot of jet sweeps. Yeah.
Well, that was probably coming later on.
Maybe to get the motion in to see if they bite on it.
You call it a jet sweep, but it's going to be more like a pop pass.
Right. Like here you go.
He just touches it and he goes a little forward.
Touch pass, yeah.
Which technically, back in my day when we played football, that was illegal. That was illegal forward.
See, we're allowed to do that now.
Now they can do that. It's like, what?
Might have the times changed.
That's probably something that's going to come into play on down the road. You don't want to show your entire playbook the first game of the season.
Yeah.
You want to keep things so some teams don't know what's going, what you got.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's encouraging that the offense got up off the mat.
Yes.
And after a horrendous first quarter, they scored once in the second.
Yep.
And then they put up 27 points in the second half. It's like,
okay,
you put up 34 points, you should win ball games. So that means there's got to be a lot of work on the defensive side. And there's some good players over there. They just didn't make the plays at the line of scrimmage that they needed.
Yeah.
And
that running play where they had both running backs you couldn't tell which running back. Was it going to be
A
the
lot of
first? Was it
misdirection.
gonna be yes, a lot of misdirection.
And Barnowski, the quarterback, got him started.
Yep.
You didn't, whether they didn't expect him to run or what, but then he got him started. Then the other two running backs took over.
Yeah.
But they did stop him twice in the fourth quarter when they needed to. Actually, 3 times.
Yeah,
Now,
because they got the 2 turnovers.
The third time it was late.
But
you would like to have that with a minute. As soon as you maybe gave the ball back to him on the kickoff.
Yeah.
You can second guess the coaching staff, the little sort of Quasimodo onside kick.
Right.
Kick it deep, pin him at the 20, kick it in the end zone, pin him to make him go 80 yards.
Yeah.
But all they're going to try to do is run the timeout.
Yeah.
But, if you do that, that's another extra 20 yards.
Right.
Okay, instead of at our 15, we get at our own 35. That's a little bit different than with the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot to digest. First game of the season, though. Shippensburg, unfortunately, is going to start 0-1. Just like last year, it was another close game between these two back-to-back years. Big Spring is able to just hold on and keep the jug here. They win that Little Big Jug once again, second straight year. And you said before, 2 or 3 out of the last 4 years that they've won?
Now it's 3 out of the last 4. Now Big Spring won it. So
they're holding on to it again. Don't want to let go of that because next year to be back at home for the Greyhounds.
Yes.
So that'll be then. Any more?
But then again, like the quarterback's a senior.
Yes.
I know he's a senior because I've watched him play basketball for a number of years for their team. So I know he was a junior last year. Like I said, he was on the team. I don't think he was the backup quarterback last year. He might have been.
Okay.
I know Fry was their quarterback last year. And like I said, it was either Hoke or Hope. I'm not sure what the running back's name is right now. But, they got guys returning. Myers was a starter on offense. Gutshall's been a starter
for a while.
He's also their heavyweight on the football team.
Yep.
And he's a pretty fast kid for being a big boy.
Yeah.
He's got some speed to him. And so, they got I think, like I said, I think they have a few more returners on their side
compared to Ship.
To where we were.
And we're a young team, sophomore.
But, we do have, there's some, Sproul got some playing time on team.
Yep.
EB's a starter coming back. Carruthers Jr.'s a starter coming back.
Yeah.
And, Haran took over. He was a fill-in starter.
Yep.
They rotated there.
Yeah.
So, but, that's it. That's all the starting experience you have
compared
on your
to,
team.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, you got all these other guys that got to make plays and so forth. And there's a few plays that they made.
Yeah.
There's a few plays they didn't make they should have made.
Yeah.
So, but hey, that's why it's a 10-game season.
Exactly.
And you got to improve every week.
Yep.
If you come out and toss a shutout and put 50 points up on the board, what do you got to work on for next week?
Exactly. So, final score once again is the Greyhounds 34, Bulldogs 42. And they will keep that Little Big Jug. Join us once again next week. We are going to be home. That is going to be for Mifflin County. And Shippensburg will start in that brand new stadium. And we have a few people to thank once again. So again, join us next week for the home opener against Mifflin County. And we got a lot of people to thank. This game has been brought to you by the F&M Trust. Go bank at fnmtrust.bank, member FDIC. Kramer Insurance, located at 833 West King Street in Shippensburg, your local Erie insurance agent. UPMC Orthopedic Care. Visit upmc.com/yourmovecpa. Berg Brewing Company, located at 110 South Main Street in Chambersburg. TrimTech Plumbing, full-service plumbing and drain cleaning, 24-hour emergency service, serving South Central Pennsylvania and Northern Maryland. Franklin County Visitors Bureau, for great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Patriot Federal Credit Union, discover comprehensive banking solutions at Patriot Federal Credit Union. Rosenberry Superior Septic Services, located at 8885 Pineville Road in Shippensburg. Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. TheSportsPage.blog, your source for Franklin County sports is at TheSportsPage.blog. Klein Tours, visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. Timmons Oil, Proud to be part of our Cumberland and Franklin County communities. Advantage Chem Dry and Advantage Flooring. Call us today at 717-532-9977. And Your Bath and Kitchen and Your Window and Doors, located at 4715 Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg. And that's going to do it for JD Davidson and myself, Eric Miller. And once again, I want to thank Gary Klein of Klein Torrey for letting us do the things that we love to do. Final score tonight, Shippensburg 34, Bulldogs 42. Little Big Jug stays here. Join us next week in Shippensburg for home opener against Mifflin County.